Hello, everyone. I cut the intro short, like, by 1 second. I'm sorry. We were having a chat in the green room. Hi, welcome. This is Dark Matter. D&D in space. This is the crew. I am Simon, Wandering DM. Everyone's in the right place. Yes. I think we didn't play last week.
No.
We played 2 weeks ago. We skipped last week. So, last we left our group of intrepid adventurers in space. They landed on a planet called Card 4, where they, which is the location of apparently an artifact that will let them even the odds against the Illithid, the Mind Flayer fleet. The planet has been nuked multiple times, as it was site of repeated attacks by the Rothians. And so, venturing on the scorched surface of this planet, they encountered mutated hounds that they fended off, and then entered a ominous-looking cave, inside of which they found a replicator and several brains in jars that spotted them and started creeping their way towards the party. But before we start the game proper, I just want to say that this stream, and like all of our streams here at Wandering DM, is sponsored by Mage and Press. Mage and Press, the makers of Dark Matter, the exact game we are playing tonight. What are the odds? You can go on their store at store.mageandpress.com if you want to buy the book, or if you want to buy any of their books, such as The Complete Warden or Taverns and Tankards. And you can use code WanderingDM to get 15% off of everything that you purchase.
Mm-hmm.
And that said, let's go back into the game. And have a song that was supposed to be playing while I was talking.
Yeah, nice.
So, we rolled initiative last game. That was 2 weeks ago. So let's just go through the initiative order real quick. We have Kebichet going first, then Doxy second, Zendak, Eddard, and then the Brains.
Wow.
I'm faster than Brains. I like to hear that.
The collector vat is roughly 40 feet away from you. The brains and jars are 20 feet. They're clumped together, walking as a, well, hovering, I should say, as a sort of ominous-looking swarm lit by the glow of the lights at the bottom of their pods. You can barely see them, for those of you that don't have dark vision, in the darkness of the cave. But Kebichet, what do you do?
Well,
As a free action, can I say something? So, basically, like, from the shadows, Doxy teleports in. It's like, oh, that looks like a problem.
yes, it is indeed. Also, a bigger problem that our dear friend Eddard can't see it.
And anyway, that's it.
I'm going to try and help him see it. Sort of, maybe. Probably. Because, I cast a guiding bolt at it, that collector bolt.
I think your guiding bolt hits with a 28.
I think it hits anything.
God
with 28.
damn.
And since I'm feeling slightly persnickety and I don't like being here and I really want to go home, I'm going to cast that at 3rd level and say get wrecked.
For 23 points of damage.
All of it radiant, if it matters.
It does matter in a weird way.
Because it heals what's on the inside.
By the way, I'm just also being very aware of any point if it looks like it starts healing itself.
That's probably wise.
Just throwing out to the DM that I'm being aware of that because I have a thing I can do if I see that.
So far, you haven't seen it regenerate.
Cool.
It is more machine than sludge.
Man.
Yeah, but
Machine, you say?
indeed, Doxy, it's your turn.
Let's see. So, first things first, I take from my, where would this be? Yeah, it would be from my hip. Like those discs that I often carry around with me. I slide one of them out and I throw out an attractor mine on the cluster or the swarming little brains. They have to make a strength saving throw or be pinned to that location as long as they're within a 5-foot cube of the attractor mine. If they fail the saving throw.
A strength saving throw, you say?
Yes.
Oh god. Well, the first one has an 8.
DC of 17.
So they're
I
all
think-
clumped together.
They're all basically in a big what you see is all these like a spark flies out of this disc and they all just like clump into a pile. So well, I've taken care of that lot. And then I'm going to, if I could, like do a bonus action. Yeah, would I be able to do a bonus? Let me just ask you. Like, would I be able to do a bonus action, ascertain whether or not this is a construct or
Yes, you
some
could
other
with
entity?
a
Okay.
technology check. Yeah, as a bonus action, I can let you.
All right, let us see what this is. That's a natural 19 plus a million. It's like 30.
Yeah, they're constructs.
Okay.
They are Rothian constructs.
These were made by the Rothians.
Yep. They're still going to burn in fire and flame. It's quite pleasant.
And that is my. Where am I like spatially?
Capuchet has a zone of atmosphere that's centered on her. So there's a 30-foot radius from her that you can kind of see like a quasi-dome of atmosphere that's around her. And all
Okay.
of us are wearing life suits. So she's
I also-
standing 30 feet from the brains and jaws.
Okay. I also have that ring of spacewalking, so I should be okay.
Yeah, but well, the problem is the radiation.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
does
the oxygen.
Does the ring protect you from radiation?
I don't. It's meant to be like basically a personal atmosphere, and I can move in space and stuff like that. I don't remember if it does that.
I mean, if it doubles as a life suit, maybe.
Maybe.
If it does, yeah,
Either way,
we'll check it out.
I would-
Anyway, radiation doesn't affect you round by round.
Right.
You'll be affected when you get back to the ship.
Okay.
So we have time to check that out.
I would move into a place where I was within decent proximity, like as kind of Eddard as a shield kind of thing.
Yeah, you can definitely move behind Eddard, who's been
Oh.
firing
I'm-
into the brains.
I'm
We've
behind
also-
a. Yeah, go ahead.
We also have legal papers that we're all standing behind because
Oh.
Because I'm a smart boy.
Okay.
And I asked for cover, so he delivered.
so you could stand behind that and probably get almost 3/4 cover.
Yeah,
I might
okay, I'll
say
do
that
that.
you're legally protected.
Wow.
Oh my god, it starts early.
Wow, the paper
Wow.
burns.
Wow.
Well, I mean, have you ever had a paper cut?
Oh man.
I know where to find some lemon juice.
And my shield clicks on, and it's like, well, just in case.
All right, then Zendak, you're up.
Alrighty then. So I'm gonna try and get good and shoot some Eldritch blasts at the collector. That's a 19 for the first one and a crit.
Woo!
They both hit.
Nice.
We're
So
rolling ferociously right now.
let's see here. That's gonna be screwy, isn't it?
Right now, it
So-
rolled 2d10, and then it rolled your crit.
Yeah. So 12 for one of them and 8 for the other one. So 20 damage. Actually, that's going to be doubled because of exploit vulnerability. So that's going to be 40 damage total.
Sorry about that.
No, that's okay. But the 7 is also.
Yeah, it's for your
Wait,
crit.
what's the damage for your?
Force.
No, but I mean, your regular damage for Eldritch Blast is 2d10
Yeah.
because
so that's-
you're past level 5.
No.
Oh no,
it's
that's
multiple,
true because it's multiple
Yeah.
multiple rays.
Yeah, Roll20 just is weird about how they
Yeah.
track it for some reason. And
All right.
my sheet automatically changed the dice for reasons.
Because you leveled up and it's like all part
Yeah.
of the
Yeah.
you
logic
have to
and-
change it in the, not in the spell page, but in the
Attack.
in
Yeah.
the attack.
Gotcha.
Because-
And just manually bring it back down.
Mhm.
Or fix it. Well, no, but there should be 2D. You should. That's what you rolled at the top one is the crit. That's 2d10 and then another 2d10 for the crit.
Yeah, but it should have been just 1d10.
Yeah, it's 1d10. That's why it's only
Oh, yeah.
12 plus 8 because one of those is a crit. Yeah, or one of them actually is 2. Oh shoot.
That's
even
what
the
I'm saying.
8 isn't. So just roll 1d10 for to replace the 8 and
Okay, there we go. That I'm catching on now. So 6. So 12 plus 6 is 18. 18 times 2 for exploit vulnerability is going to be 36.
uh-huh.
There we go. 36 force damage.
There's a crack that appears on the collector vat's glass-like casing, yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
And you can see the sludge inside start to pour out.
And now I'm going to actively duck behind the papers instead of simply standing behind them and hopefully upgrade from 3/4 cover to full cover.
If you drop prone, yeah.
Yeah.
So you dodge for cover behind the paper,
Mm-hmm.
while right next to you, Edard, what do you do?
So I could shoot all the brains in a jar and use the fact that if my rifle hits, the fact that it's going to do area of effect damage, which more than likely is going to cover them all. Correct?
Your thunder cannon thing?
Then the rifle, yes.
Oh, interesting.
But there's also the brain, the collector, the big one,
The collector.
yeah.
that has a knot line giving me advantage on it. But
Also true.
I have 2 shots.
It doesn't give you advantage anymore because
No, it should because it's
Zendak.
melee attacks. It's melee attacks.
guiding
What? No, it's
Yeah.
any attack.
It's the next attack that has advantage
So I
Yeah.
don't have advantage, but it still is.
because Zendak fired at it.
Yep.
Okay. Oh well. I'm gonna shoot the tiny brains. Once. Damn it. Yes.
10 misses,
Again. 17.
17 hits.
Take that. 15.
Yeah.
And they all must make. Please don't say strength. Okay,
Oh,
dexterity.
and
saving throw.
if they had any resistances, by the way, they don't anymore.
Because of.
Just the collector bat right now. But yeah,
Okay. By the way,
exploit vulnerability turns off resistances for my friends.
right.
All right, so the highest I have is a 15. So one of them, actually, the one that was the furthest away in the clump, manages to hover out of the way of your thunder, but everything else takes 15 points of damage as the boom echoes
Yay, rare magic items.
through the cavern. It makes a loud boom, and rocks and dust from the ceiling fall down.
Uh-oh. What'd I do?
You don't worry. We're working. We're working. Focus.
That's my 2 attacks, and
Do you do anything as a bonus action?
I can't do a third attack. I can't do a third attack, so. I mean, I'm not just gonna stand there, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be the target. So I'm gonna stand there and just shoot at things.
All right.
And let me just make sure it is done. Done. That's done. Nope, that's it.
All right. So as you stand there yelling suppressive fire,
Ah,
You, Cyril.
have made yourself a target.
excuse me, I'm not wearing my red shirt today. I'm only wearing my brown pants.
You might need them.
Oh no.
All 7 of the brains turn, like their tiny pud thing turns towards you, and the eye at the bottom lights up.
Oh,
The
that's
lid
right.
opens, and 7 fiery rays
Jeez.
are launched in your direction, fired at you. Do I hit you on a 15?
Nope.
10?
Nope. Nope.
15? 8?
Wow.
21?
Aha! Aha!
And
aha,
21.
Dodge and bam, bam. 2.
2 of them hit?
Yes. 21.
They're worse than stormtroopers.
Well, they still.
You take 44 points of
What the-
damage.
Well, I'm at 1 HP. I will fall backward.
Oh, minor point because I forgot to tell Eddie this. Everybody has a bracelet that has a glyph of warding with Death Ward on it, but you have to activate it yourself.
Ah.
But right now, you fell to 1 hit point naturally. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
You're
just dramatically fell backward.
alright.
They hit twice, but then, oh my gosh.
It's 6d6.
It's 6d6 per attack.
Oh my.
I was so lucky. One more hit, one more of them hit, I'd be mincemeat.
Not necessarily, but I'd be most upset.
The
Yeah, I know. It would make
collector
work on me
vat
again.
behind the brains begins hovering with all of its like tentacle-like appendages at the bottom. 2 of them start to extend from underneath it, and at the point of these metallic tentacles, you have giant syringes that are oozing the same pinkish sludge that's found inside the vat itself, and it hovers its way past the brains 30 feet in your direction. So now you are all standing behind the mound of legal paper. 10 feet away from you is the collector vat that now even Eddard can see properly, and behind the collector vat are all of these brains and jars that can't move because of the attractor mine.
Yeah. Oh, let's see. Attractor mines real fast.
Oh, if it enters the affected area, it has to make it.
Or start its turn there.
Yeah, but wouldn't the collective act have to go through that area to?
It would, yes.
Just saying.
The collector vat needs to make a strength save. The collector vat is in the clump.
All menacing, and then suddenly, whoop!
It's like.
How long does this last?
This fight was much more
1 minute.
dreadful when you weren't there, Doxy.
Please just
Sorry,
need to
man.
dart.
All it took was 1 attractor mine. I mean, they're just great.
Give a chat.
Attractor mines are pretty sweet.
It's my turn.
There's a reason you can only do so many of those a day.
Yeah.
It's my turn, and I can see that Eddard has just literally fallen backwards behind everything, and I've kind of like grab him, and well, this is why I do these things. I'm going to cast life transference on him, as she literally
shit.
reaches a hand and puts it on his neck. Says,
Um.
"This is why we get things done in this place, and you take 21 hit points. I take 21 damage, and you take
He heals 42.
42 hit points.
Damn.
Oh, I'm back as
N-
Almost as I was at before.
Never seen you do that before. That was pretty awesome.
That's
Yes.
terrifying. You're getting hurt for me.
You literally see like black lines kind of ooze out of her hand, and Edod stands up and looks a whole lot better. And then she just kind of like basically coughs a lot and says, "Here, now kill things, please. Kill the thingies with the killing."
I'm debating going into melee, but I prefer for not.
Doxy.
Doxy's definitely very taken aback. It's like,
Oh,
what the?
And question for the DM: we said it's a bonus action to activate your own death wards. Like if you're taking a healing potion.
Oh yeah, the bracelets.
Yeah, the bracelets.
Yeah, if you want to, because you only need to really touch the bracelet for
Yeah.
the glyph of warding to pop up.
She's going to activate her own. She's going to activate her own bracelet and say, "Don't forget to make sure you don't die, please."
You are death warded. Doxy, you're up.
Is it reusable or is it just a one-time use?
It's one, but it lasts 8 hours.
Okay.
So
It's like popping a stim pack before getting into a big fight.
Yeah. Oh, Geo just doesn't want to print out. Okay. Cool. All right. Doxy will run forward, or no, because they're within 20 feet, right?
They are 20 feet away, yeah?
So what you all see is this lovely thing. Oops. Oh, sorry. That was wrong. I'm
Still
Getting back
the
into
unique
things,
good.
it's okay.
Yeah. No, it's a combination of also like I'm using my iPad for the character sheet and I hit the blaster by accident. Let's see. Blue screen and protocol. So what you see is Doxy like furious like leaning up against the legal papers and like and he points over to the cluster pile of all the brains and the collector vats, and says to Loxy, wait, yeah, Loxy. Oh my god. Okay. Says to Loxy, let's cancel that order, and activates blue screen protocol. You have an integrated complex construct. Disable the algorithm in your AI companion. Loxy basically runs forward and does like a curls up on the pile of constructs.
Make
So
a
on a
wisdom-
failed, they all need to make a wisdom saving throw
at disadvantage.
at disadvantage.
Nice.
Well, 4 is what the collector vat got.
Speed is just yeah. Okay, it's incapacitated.
So the first brain has a 14. Second one has a 12. What's the DC?
It's 17.
17? Okay, so fail, 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 fail. 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm sorry, Simon.
Succeed!
Da-da-da.
The one brain that's like the farthest away from you
Again.
again
And-
succeeds and is like, I'm the best brain.
And I look over at Eddard and I'm like, yeah, we don't want those blasts again. I think this is the right way of doing things. So that's my action. As a bonus action, oh man. I'm going, like, you see a shimmer of shielding as my force field projector activates and my AC is now ridiculous. Until the start of my turn.
All right.
It's like a 25 or something like that. No, sorry. 23.
All right, they can't take actions or reactions, but you guys don't have necessarily advantage on them.
If they're incapacitated, what does that mean?
No, that's what I looked up on D&D Beyond just to make sure.
Oh,
An
okay.
incapacitated creature can't take actions or reactions. It is not the same as being, for example, paralyzed.
Right. Okay.
When you're paralyzed, you're also incapacitated, but you have this like added effect that you have advantage on attack rolls.
So how does it look like when they're incapacitated? Like, I'm very curious.
They
Because basically like their
just
hardware is like
shut
going
down.
haywire, right?
Yep. They all just plop down on the ground. They stop hovering. And
Okay.
the light that was lighting up the jars just turns off. Like flickers and goes off.
I've disabled them temporarily.
I was gonna ask if they were dead. They're more effective than me.
With the shooting, with the shooting, and let's go.
So, if I understand correctly, because of the attractor mine, even though the blast would have displaced them, Are they still-
they are still stuck in a clump. Because they cannot be moved from there.
like shooting fish in a barrel.
So Zendak, you're up.
Well, brains. No.
Alrighty, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to Eldritch Blast again.
On the
Man, I
collective
feel... Yep, I feel like I'm a warlock here. I mean, what? So let's see here.
Woo! Another crit.
All right, so 11 for the first one, and then let's see here. 6, so 17 times 2, 34. 34 damage. And then I'm just going to go back right behind those legal papers.
So you get up, you fire your two Eldritch Blasts at
Yup.
an incapacitated collector. It damages, it breaks the glass. The sludge is beginning to pour out of it at a rapid pace. Like half of the vat is already empty. And you can see now, in like floating atop the sludge, this skeleton of a long dead humanoid.
That we know of. He might not be dead.
Who knows? But if anyone
mean-
knows, it's Edard. It's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna take shot again at the pile of.
Everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Which
So,
one are
aside
you targeting?
The vat.
All right.
Pew. Damn it.
12 misses.
Pew.
12 misses.
Oh.
Can I throw insults? Do I have to hit for that?
You could even use your action surge if you wanted to.
No,
And
I
this is where
can't.
we found out that
Oh, because you used it on
that
the
he's
hounds.
part bard.
But because I used it on the hounds, I was able to cut them all to pieces pretty easily with my repeaters. So I'm pretty happy with that.
In fact, the Thunder Rifle, now that I look
Yep.
at the description, you would also have disadvantage on attack rolls with it because they are 20 feet away from you.
Oh.
Well, damn.
Because it's a sniper scope. Because it's a sniper rifle.
I can't just like put it on the side and have
Yeah,
like
yeah.
iron sights on the side. Like,
Well, like a hip shot?
That's the thing. You put it on the side and then you miss twice because firing a gun on the side is like one of the worst way you can fire it.
no. I'm not saying full gangster. I'm saying 45-degree angle with
gas.
iron sights on the side. I can prove it's doable. All right, video games told me so.
Yeah, okay, but you still miss.
Okay, with my bonus action, I'm going to activate my Power Ranger symbol.
It's your Power
Yep,
Ranger
pretty
symbol.
much.
Wow.
It was either that or reboot, but I'm pretty sure nobody would have gotten that.
Reboot.
Okay, never mind. People got it. That's good.
Just all of you are now covered in black protection, and
So,
it kind of absorbs into you.
Alex just got me thinking. Justin,
Oh.
when is Mage Hand Press making a Sentai book?
We already have. Or we're not a book, a subclass. I'll link it in. I'll link it in chat. Or
Super Sentai.
Because I know we have Voltron.
let's see here, dude.
It's the
Oh,
turn.
really? Voltron.
It's the turn of my brains.
They can't do anything
It's my
They're all-
brain.
until the start of my turn.
Here's this though. Are there any brains that are
There's
currently
one
not
left. There
Oh,
is
one brain.
left.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
He is the
All right.
epic brain.
If you want to
Like,
be a
he
Power
goes-
Ranger,
He goes
Well,
all
you-
evil eyes.
look at Twitch chat.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
no.
It opens up the its eye again. Edard, I suppose you're still standing up, standing tall, not really using the cover.
I mean, how tall is the cover? Is it just?
It gives you
send
plus
that-
Provides
two
you
AC.
have, yeah.
Okay, in that case, I'll take that +2 of AC.
'Kay.
I'm not standing on it like a dumbass. I'd probably put my rifle on the stack of paper, just put
Right,
a little
right.
side, make a little nook, and then use that as a firing station.
Do I hit you on a 20?
Ah, it's my AC with the +2.
Do you
You're
have
gonna
that?
take
You have the
17 points of damage.
Well, I was gonna say you have that. Whatchamacallit, the bracer of shield, right?
Yep. I have a
Okay.
+2 energy shield. I can't read the whole thing. Bracer, yes.
Oh, that's right. I took the armor.
So what now?
Nothing. I was trying to figure out why my AC was higher than yours, and then I remembered.
She remembered she's better than you.
Oh, I'm pretty sure she is.
But you still take 17 points of damage as the eye fires a psychic ray at you. And everything else doesn't move. I don't even know why we're still doing initiative. Kevichat.
Because I like to make things break. Simon, I like to break things. You understand this about me, right?
Well, we'll see if you can break them.
Break the
Yeah,
things.
well, you know.
Fireball.
If only clerics got it.
Lyrics of fire doom.
How about a crit on a guiding bolt
On,
And
what?
on the collective vat, because it's the biggest pain in my ass. And since I'm really kind of pissed that I had to, save Edard and he's
Hurt
trying
yourself
to
in the
die.
process.
Well, no, I'm not mad about that. I'm mad that you're trying to kill yourself, and there's some serious issues that she's working through at the moment. She's gonna cast this at 4th level and say, "Get wrecked."
And
Damn.
say, get wrecked.
Damn. That's a natural 20, yo.
Again.
Well then. 35, 48, 58 points of damage. The collector vat explodes in a shower of metal and glass.
Out
Oh
of
my god, it's all
curiosity-
over my suit.
Out of curiosity, because it exploded, how many of those little shits that are around it took explosion damage?
It exploded
shrapnel.
as
I mean, they are literally like held together right now, so the force of like shrapnel is even greater.
When you give players an inch, they will take a mile.
You know what? I will say roll a d8 and that's how much damage they get from the shrapnel.
I will
Except
take that.
the one at the farthest end because he's my favorite.
So that's 6. I'll take that. And now, Edard, please kill the rest of these things.
With pleasure.
Well, first, Doxy.
Yeah, but she like turns to Edard, who's sitting there, is like, now if you can finish the rest of this, I'd be very happy. We can go home.
So
Did I hear
all
kill
of...
Doxy?
God damn it! Not again!
No, you're not allowed to do that either.
So all the brains containers and like all the hovering,
Yeah, they
They
start
all-
hovering again. The lights turn on.
the lights flicker back on.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, they've woken back up. And Doxy leans over the piles of legal paper. Sorry,
It's,
I didn't expect to say that statement right now, but it's very relevant because I just filed a business. So anyway, so I did deal with piles of legal paper. Anyway, so yes, I'm gonna overcharge my blaster shot because I've not done that in
Q.
overcharge. And sadly, the guiding bolt was on the big bat, right? So never
yeah,
mind.
so you don't get
Um,
advantage.
Sadly.
But if they can't move, are they considered prone with this thing? With the
No, when you're incapacitated, you actually don't fall prone.
No, I meant with the attractor mine. Like, are they basically pulled in?
Can you put it back into chat? It might say if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
fall prone or not.
Sorry. Okay, attractor mine. Doesn't say.
No, it just can't move or use reactions.
Okay. Just checking. Although I guess prone for a ranged attack anyway would have been bad for me anyway, so it doesn't matter. All right. So I'm gonna overcharge. Let's see. How does that work again? I think I'll just roll to attack.
Yeah, you deal more damage. I think it's
Yeah.
like double or something. Or you add a couple of dice to it. I don't remember how many at your level there, but
Well, that's fun. Does a 12 hit?
12 hits.
What? Oh my god, so lucky.
The only
All
one
right.
with a lot of armor was the Collector Vat.
Are you going to be hitting like Clarence, the one epic robot? Well, brain.
Oh yeah. So I don't really have like an.
6
an
of
area
them are
effect.
damaged, and 1 of them is intact.
Clarence.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this is so overcharging. Let's see. Where is that again? There it is. So I would have 2d6 on top of my other 2d6, so 4d6 force damage. Wait, what the? I'm trying to figure out where this is coming from.
Overcharge?
No. I was trying to figure out like the number of dice I needed because it's like 2d6 and then I have a 1 plus 1d6 here for some reason. Anyway,
Let me check. What level are you?
well, it's 2d6 for the overcharge. I know that much.
It went
But
up
it does
because of it.
improve. Oh, it only improves at 11th level.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with Gnomage Retriever. Anyway,
And you also add your intelligence modifier to the damage.
right. So that's 9 plus 2 is 11 plus 3 is 14 plus 5 is 19 points of force damage.
You kill one.
Woo!
You just
This is like-
disintegrate it.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel.
I'm gonna turn around and just look at you and sigh.
This is so much fun.
I'm gonna take Doxy and just chuck him at the brains.
You realize in that moment, Eddard, that Doxy is holding his pistol upright?
I hate you so much.
And as a bonus action, I'm going to once again the force field flickers back on.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I could do a second shot as a bonus action, right? If I well, I don't have 2 guns.
If you have a second gun, yeah.
No, I don't. I have a taser.
Yeah,
I
run
mean,
up to them
go
and
ahead.
tase them.
I could throw you and then you tase him.
Natural 20.
Wait, it's
So-
a touch though.
Yeah, so jumping out from behind cover,
Oh, it is-
Doxy runs in
Yeah.
and tases one. Look, roll for damage.
All right, it's 2d8 lightning damage.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, this is ridiculous. It's really low. So it's 5 times 2.
So 10. So you kill another
10 points of
one.
lightning damage.
When you do
I'm so
two-weapon fighting, you do subtract 2 damage since you used a gun.
I thought it was
Or-
only on another gun that you subtract the damage.
Well, technically, you're only supposed to do 2-weapon fighting with either 2 ranged weapons or 2 guns, not mix and match.
Oh, for some reason I thought the taser was like a range thing anyway. So
But
that's
you
kinda
could,
why.
like, you could with a crossbow and a sword in D&D.
Nope, you actually have to have a feat for that.
Yeah, you have to have a feed for that. All right, well,
That's true.
Yep.
That's okay. Even with the minus
RP's
2,
weird.
even with the minus 2 to damage because of the explosion and the shard of bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then I think that's my bonus action. So then I'm kind of like, oh shit.
Yeah, you're right in front of 5
I-
brains and
I
guts.
I didn't realize that was a touch thing. So
Well,
I mean,
think-
right now I might get destroyed anyway. So
Well, Doxy was overtaken by bloodlust.
I'm for it.
Doxy just gone feral.
Zendak, you're up.
oh god.
I mean, they're all dead, right?
No.
No,
okay.
there's
five
five
left.
of them left, and Clarence, the invincible brain in a jar.
Clarence.
Okay.
Clarence.
Do I have Phantom Grapnel, or was that another character? Oh, I do. Let me see if I can save your butt.
oh.
Because you're
well,
surrounded.
Yeah,
Well,
I guess
he's in front of
because
him.
I used my bonus action to do the second attack versus
Mhm.
many other things that I could have done to be survivable.
Okay. Would you be willing to let me pull you back?
Yes.
Okay, I cast Phantom Grapnel as a standard action, and I pull you back to the
Oh!
behind the legal papers.
Well, I mean, because of the attractor mines, they can't take reactions, so I could have just walked away.
Oh, yeah, you could
They're
have.
20 feet away, though.
You don't have the speed.
Well, I guess either way, yeah. So you still pull me away, but like I got 10 feet away, and then you
Yep.
pull me another 10 feet.
And then, as a let me see here. Let me see if there's a bonus action I want to cast.
And you see,
Nope.
like Doxy's like,
Okay, calm down, Rambo.
oh yeah.
He has a knife in his mouth all of a sudden. A red bandana.
He's
Curly
got
hair.
like just bullets and in
Yeah.
My bullets!
Two
Give me that.
cross belts.
Yep. I guess I have nothing I need to cast as a bonus action, so I will pass the turn.
Alright. Edard.
Toss. Pulled both my swarm pistols.
Mm-hmm.
And I go clack, 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 clack. I'm gonna do one target at a time until one of them is dead, but I'm gonna shoot fully automatic, therefore rolling twice, but it is advantage.
Go right ahead.
So it begins. 12,
12 hits.
9,
One of them goes down.
22,
Hits.
7.
Doesn't go down just yet.
And my offhand,
Damn.
14, 21.
14 hits. You're probably gonna kill one with that.
Yeah.
Yep. And then
And-
roll damage for the other one.
Would be 6.
6.
Well,
Actually, you're fighting with 2 guns, so that would be 4.
that's what I'm trying to Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yep. 4.
So you didn't get the natural 20?
No, because
No,
he has
it's-
disadvantage.
Alright, so
No, the 6 counts for the offhand
right.
because you added the -2.
Oh, the -2 was already added to it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah. Alright, 6.
All right, thank you. So you killed 2 of them. There are still 2 left. One of which is like hovering almost like at a 45-degree angle, as one of its propulsor is damaged, heavily
So
damaged.
still got Clarence and what, 2 more?
At the end of like in back of the 2, one brain in a jar has like 2 tentacles, like metallic tentacles that come out from underneath it, and it's just going like as it survives the onslaught that its brethren has fallen to.
Okay, I'm going to go and take a knee. Make sure I'm behind cover to gain my +2.
All right. They will actually fire at Doxy because they saw what he can do, and now they are scared.
As they should be.
So all 3 of them will fire.
There's 3?
Yep.
Clarence and the 2 already
Do I hit
damaged.
you on a 10?
No.
23?
Yes.
And Clarence rolls an 11.
No.
Okay.
Clarence.
Wait, didn't you activate your force field?
That only lasts for the beginning of my turn, so I could have reactivated it as a bonus action instead
But you
of the
didn't.
second attack, but I didn't.
So you
You
take
went
20
and
points
got-
of damage as you are hit in the back by a psychic ray while the grapnel, the phantom grapnel, brings you back behind the mound of legal paper.
So many forces at play. As like Doxy's like sitting there, woo! Let's not do that again.
Clarence has officially survived longer than your average D&D monster.
Really? What's the average life of a D&D monster?
3 rounds.
Damn, Clarence. Does that mean he gains a level? Is he more
Yeah.
powerful now?
Now he has lair actions and legendary actions.
Whoa!
This is why we don't ask these questions.
That's a big promotion.
Really? Now that just means that Clarence has attracted my attention.
It's
And I
your
don't
Means
think
he's
turn.
he
worth
wants
more
that.
XP.
I don't think he wants that.
It's your
Um,
turn.
So you said that there's 2 that are damaged, 1 very severely, and then there's Clarence. How far away from me is Clarence?
Because of the attractor mine, they're all within 20 feet.
I
Okay.
believe you could have been saving, by the way, this whole time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with my -4?
I mean,
He didn't say it was likely.
You know,
There's
I'm
a chance.
feeling,
Not 20 on Clarence.
oh, actually, yeah. No, sorry, they won't be able to make it at all.
No, not 20 actually makes it because it's a saving throw.
Oh,
yeah.
Unless I roll a nat 20, there's no way they can. But Clarence managed to wriggle itself free from the
Oh my
attractor
God.
mine.
Okay, now Clarence has officially pissed me off. Like, in just a general existence sense, pissed
And-
me off.
Can we keep him as a pet?
I gave it
No.
a name.
No.
He's got a name. He's a named character. Henceforth,
Does that 26 guiding bolt hit Clarence?
Yes.
oh no!
come on, not Clarence.
Hey, Clarence! Get wrecked.
25 points of damage.
Yeah, I feel pissed that I only rolled that nat 1.
25. Clarence gets hit by the guiding bolt. It topples over, gets back up, and
What?
hovers,
That's my
and its
Clarence.
tiny tentacles go.
Oh.
And now you're lit up for everyone else to see so they can hit you better. Thank you, Clarence.
Clarence is mine.
You
Somebody
didn't
hit
know,
that
but the
little
brain inside that jar
No, it's-
is actually
it'll
the
probably
brain of
be
a
me.
goose.
Ah.
Doxy.
I was trying to see if there was something cool that I could do with like modifying my my blaster or something like that. I mean, there's a focus aperture, but I don't need to shoot that far. Okay, so Doxy, like, you got this. You got this. Comes up over the side with his blaster once again. Let's see. Just for fun. So there's 3 of them left.
Mhm.
I'm gonna roll a d6 and roll a d3 basically,
Uh-huh.
and see if I shoot Clarence. If I've
Alright.
identified Clarence or not.
Well, he's the glowy one.
He's the one
Get
that
the
looks.
glowing one.
He's
Oh.
the one that looks like he's been, blacklit.
Yeah, never mind. That's when he shoots. It's
All right, because you have advantage.
yeah, and it's kind of like.
You could
So
roll 2
pretty.
nat ones. If you roll 2 nat
true.
ones, I make this monster into a legendary monster.
It survives.
It becomes the new. It just absorbs the collector vat, and we all cry.
Like it's like evolved after my blue screen protocol, where like, oh, I see the code now.
It learned
like,
from
takes
your
a-
blue
yeah.
screen protocol.
I
Yeah,
still
totally.
have 4th level spells.
Okay, so yeah, blaster, and I can only do overcharge once. Is that correct?
I think
It's once per round.
Yeah, it's like on
Oh, it's
one
once
of your
per round, so I
attacks.
can do-
Yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah, that's your sneak attack. That's your
Got
damage
it.
boost.
I'm overcharging this. Okay, that's a 9 plus 9, so an 18 to hit.
You hit Clarence.
Oh, all right. And that's going to be 4d6. That's a lot of sixes. That's 12, 16, 17 plus 5 is 22 points of force damage.
Force damage.
Clarence's jar shatters, and its brain flops away.
Honk.
The screen shakes.
And then we find out Clarence is actually the brain of Doxy's dad, just for the rub-in.
No!
Oh, was that the
No.
Darth Vader? No.
No. We know exactly whose brain that unfortunately was.
Who?
Dr. Frankenstein.
What?
Preserved for eternity, and we just like discarded it like it was just
Because it kept being
yesterday's dinner.
labeled as Abby Normal, wasn't it?
Yep.
And then, let's see, bonus action.
yep.
What do I have? What do
A
I have?
taser again. Go ahead.
Nah, I mean, there's 3 of them.
Two of them left.
Only 2?
Oh, if there's only 2.
Yeah, that's kind of safe.
I love how Duxie jumps over the barricade, tases one, gets brought back by Zendak, just charges again.
No, Doxy, come back. The captain's like,
Get over
I
here.
can imagine it's
You don't need to be charging in. You squishy. Get behind the meat shield.
it's by
What?
it's by the mohawk that he like grabs the Doxy back.
Can
It's like, come on, Doxy.
can Kebachet just mom arm him?
Yeah.
See, I was thinking I pulled
Clothesline.
him by the ear. I was thinking I pulled him by the ear with this.
I mean, he's got the life suit. No, she's mom arming him. It's like no.
All right. Let's see. So yeah, I'm gonna do the force field projector. So like the glow of hard light shimmers across Doxy.
Hadard, it's your time to shine.
Oh, yes, I will. I'm going to be putting my main hand's blaster back into its holster, pull out a laser sword, go full on Commissar,
Oops.
jump over the barricade, go toward the things, and just go nuts with my laser sword, which is not a lightsaber.
For all
So
intents
I
and purposes, it is not a lightsaber.
Yes. It's a sword that written on it on the laser says copyright infringement.
No, it says legally distinct laser sword.
Okay. So I will attack one of the brains.
So it's an LDL.
Damn it.
LDLS.
That's a miss.
Attack the next one.
That's a hit.
Sword it.
Which one of the two were you attacking? The one that was flying on its side or the other one?
I'll go with the one on its side.
It's dead.
Good. And I'm going to swarm pistol with my offhand.
Oh, you really are going Commissar.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
And miss.
And so there were 20 feet that way, correct?
Well, yeah, you walk 20 feet up to them.
Like I can escape. I still have only 30 feet of move.
Technically, they are still having reactions.
Yeah, you can just walk back, like turn your back on it, and it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
but I can only walk back 10 feet.
Yeah, it's gonna fire at your back.
I mean, you can prep your shield.
It's already prepped.
Yeah, I know. More narrative.
Or
You can cry.
I mean, I could. What they're shooting us with are those blasters.
No, it's a beam of psychic energy.
Damn it.
Is it a ranged attack is the question you should be asking.
No, it says with a ranged blaster attack or an attack with another anti-matter dagger / laser sword.
Oh no,
Laser sword
I was
master.
saying that because if
They have
you
disadvantage.
in melee.
Yeah. So if you're right up in their face, they have disadvantage shooting that thing at you.
Well then, I'll stay there.
Assuming it's a ranged attack.
Well, I mean, they
And
are
they
firing it at range.
No, I know. I know. I'm just being ominous.
As you hug the brain in a jar,
Listen, I would have only hugged Clarence. He's dead.
it starts shaking and vibrating, and it emits a sort of psychic explosion.
Oh no.
Remember when I said I was being
Itself.
ominous?
Oh well.
Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Oh yeah, that's gonna end well. Let's see. Oh yeah. What?
Ooh.
Huh?
Edard turns around, looks at the party, his eyes turned red, and you hear the priming of his swarm pistol.
Oh shit.
Nah, that doesn't happen. What does happen
I
is
love
that
that.
you take 4d6 points of damage. You take 16 points of damage as it assails your mind with its insane babble.
Or just a 5-year-old on sugar.
I was gonna say something else. I was gonna
It's,
do a social
there's-
commentary, but I'll let it. Yeah, never mind.
Now I want to know. Now I want to know.
It just looks at you, and in your mind, you just hear fake news.
I will reply to this with sad.
Kevichet, you're up.
I healed you once, Edard. I'm not liking the fact that you can't follow instructions and not get yourself dead. So you know what? She's going to cast Eye of Anubis at the two.
Oh, I thought you were casting it at Edard.
That's it.
You want
I
to take
did.
damage? You're gonna take damage.
No, she doesn't hurt her crew, but she does bring her hand up to the mask of the life suit and just kind of does one of these out of her eyes and fires 2 rays at one at each.
There's only one left.
Oh, there's only one left. Then she'll fire 2 rays at it. There's a 12 hit.
12 hits.
Oh, good. That's 18 points of damage.
The brain inside the jar melts, and the frame falls. Clonk, clonk.
Ha!
On the
Got
ground.
it.
Silence.
No, I did.
I shot it.
Falls on the cavern.
Woo.
Ow.
Well, that was like a whole
Oh,
thing.
all right, both of you come here. The 2 of you come here. Honestly, like right now.
Okay. Is it time for a hug?
Okay.
Oh, God, no. If I wanted to hug you, I'd be doing something else. And I'm going to... She literally just, like, turns around and, like, when they're kind of close to her, she just kind of, like, not so gently lays her hands on them kind of forcefully and casts Cure Wounds.
I was really hoping you were gonna like Three Stooges them and just.
She could.
Whoop, 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 whoop. I kind of... Effectively, that's what she does.
Okay.
So 12 healing to both of you.
Slams your heads together to heal you.
No, she just kind of... No, one of these just, like, slaps him upside the head kind of thing.
But you suddenly
a
feel
Gib
better.
slap.
Yeah, no. If she wanted to bitch slap somebody, that would be like straight on full across their face. And no, she's
No,
like
no,
going
no.
up. The...
I said the Gibbs slap.
Oh yeah, the Gib slap. Yes. The head slap. Yeah, headshot. Yes, take that. Feel better. Don't run away from cover.
I was
Yeah.
I was expecting to kill them both in one fell swoop each.
Cover. No. Simple instructions and
It's my
No.
job to get in front and mess them up.
I just
mean,
spent
he-
the last 4 days resurrecting people and fixing and doing cybernetic surgery. We're not doing this again. You're not dying in.
I'm
in
not
appropriate
dead, am
manners.
I?
No.
Although I have to say, what did you do? You pushed stuff into me, and then I got back up.
healed you.
It didn't look like normal healing.
Possibly because what it does involves me giving personal life force. It's very fast and very efficient, and it gets you back up on your feet. Did it not?
Yes, but
That was
that
what
puts
Let's get
you
this
at
goddamn
risk
book
of
and get
dying.
going. I was at no risk of dying. There was no way I was going to die from that. No, Doxy!
No, you come back here. I need your help.
What?
Let's get the damn book and get gone. Captain, where the hell are we going?
Further in.
Doxy, I need night vision on this because I can't see nothing in here. I'm at a huge disadvantage.
We did talk about trying to add my visor to your suit in some shape or form.
I know.
I'll look into it.
Don't you have a flashlight?
Yeah.
I turn on my flashlight.
No. Okay, so I'd love to me be like, I go and press a button on Eddard's suit, and it turns on a full-on combat flashlight that's like on the suit or something.
You keep adding stuff and don't tell me about it.
I mean, I just figured it was practical. I
No,
figured
you're
get
right.
to know your suit and all that. I know.
I don't spend enough time on the suit. Is there also like a drink dispenser? 'Cause I'm thirsty.
I like press another button and
There's a
No,
straw on the
not-
inside. There's
yeah.
no.
Please tell me it's a cherry cordial that pops out.
no.
little platform with a cherry cordial.
Oh no! I
No.
can't have that anymore. The cherry just goes around in my helmet.
And your mouth is open.
Or is it more like the horse with the carrot and the stick, and the cherry cordial is always just a few inches away from?
That is so denigrating. I love it. Alright, so what do you guys see in this room that I don't see past my flashlight?
I see a whole
Magic.
lot of things.
Is there anything magical?
Actually, no, not anymore.
Ah.
The constructs are dead, but there is a corridor. So where they were all gathered before they started swarming on you, the cavern seems to curve to the right and goes deeper.
Well, I shouldn't be in front because I'm currently maintaining our zone of atmosphere, but at the same time, I do see 90 feet and through magical darkness, so...
I also have a scanner.
The scanner, well, let's get going. Walking with the walking, and making sure that we don't step on anything that would kill us.
If-
We're following some sort of like signal to the codex, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
That led us to this cave.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I guess we continue forward in the cave with Eddard in the front, I imagine.
Well, that's what I was about to ask you. Let's assume for a moment that the cave isn't wide enough to let people pass like 2 or 3 by 2 by 2 or 3 by 3 or whatever. Who would be going first? Who takes point?
Meat shield, right? I mean,
It'd probably be Eddard and I, because I would be the one basically making sure that we don't fall into some sort of trap or, inspecting things, and then Eddard would be there just in case something happens.
And if the cave,
Comes alive and starts eating us?
no,
Oh,
Hey,
no.
whoa, wait,
if
no.
the passages tighten, yeah.
I mean,
tighter words.
I would probably be in front, and Eddard would be behind me.
Okay. So I'm just gonna put a tiny plus next to you. just
Speaking
in
to
case.
Doxy's concerns, we definitely don't have a stat block in the book that I linked to earlier.
For
Yeah, I
the
know.
Mimic
I
Dungeon.
saw something like that.
I did
Yep.
not use anything from the Mimic book.
I know. You wouldn't have had a chance.
That's it.
It just came out.
Eddard, your suit slowly grows teeth and like.
Well,
No.
Aha!
that was
It's-
fun.
You know what I
I
took my
swim-
inspiration for this dungeon? The
Aladdin?
episode "Silence in the Library" from Doctor Who.
No.
Y'all are skeletons in
No.
suits now.
No.
Oh, fuck
No.
you. That's a good
I am Donna Noble. Fuck that shit.
episode.
I'm getting my ass out of here.
The most annoying of companions.
Aw,
Best companion.
I beg to differ.
Rory was the best companion. Fight me.
No, actually, the two best companions will always be Donna Noble and Jack Harkness.
Can't beat Jack. He's so dreamy.
But actually, Jack wasn't really a companion. He was more like a guest character.
But he has a key and he has a room on the TARDIS, therefore he counts as a companion.
He's got a key?
Yeah.
Oh.
Actually, in the fanfic I wrote. No,
Oh my
okay.
god.
Let's keep going. You delve
Yeah,
deeper
so-
into the cave.
I basically have the scanner out front. I've got my spectrum in case any magical things pop out. But then
That's a
also,
good
I
question.
think,
How far does your? Is it 60 feet like detect magic?
well, I think detect magic is actually 30 feet, but I believe I also have 60 feet of dark vision.
Okay, but if so, you would see something before it, before knowing if it's magical or not.
Probably, I would see something, and then like, there. Let me. Why is it? Oh, 30 to 60 feet. I don't. Dark vision is 60 feet. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
All right. And I need to get.
Should I roll
page
for
out.
something?
Not right now. Nope. Your scanner does reveal, as you're walking deeper and deeper into the cave, tiny signs of life, mostly vermin, space bats and space rats, bats and rats, that are just living inside this cave.
We do have stats for those, Simon. Alien Beast. First
Yeah, but I'm
century
not gonna
monster
make you fight a freaking like challenge rating 0 rat. I have other things to do.
I shoot it.
Doxy's like shooting every no. It's like
XP.
Gotta collect that XP, yo.
I'm farming. No, I'm just kidding.
At some point, your dark vision picks up on something rather grim. Inside
bigger
the
rat.
cave, where the rats are crawling, you notice skeletons. Not human skeletons or gnomish or any of those species, but Rothian skeletons. Their bones gnawed on. There's even a few skulls that seem to have been placed atop stones as a sort of like totem or
A Karen.
a cairn or something, yeah.
Out of
Memorial.
curiosity, could I determine if what possibly might be eating these? Just a general size given teeth marks?
Make a medicine check on the bones, please.
Cool.
Can I do
That's
a general?
17.
Sorry,
2 seconds, Doxy. You
no worries.
looking at the teeth mark, it would be a large creature.
Like
Like
large
the
in the
size
D&D
of a-
sense, or
Yeah,
just
large in
like-
the D&D sense. Like, it would probably have a mouth about a foot wide, maybe a bit more.
Well, something very large is very hungry.
Ah.
Is there any kind of vantage point?
From
Is
where
this-
you are, yeah, you can... Well, I mean, not that would let you see much farther, but there's always, like, the ground isn't completely even, so sometimes you can climb up to, like, a small ledge on the side of the cavern, like, on the side of the wall. Stand there.
Okay, nothing that would allow me to see a bit further.
Not in this area.
Okay.
So I mean, roughly the cavern is, or this is a cavern, and we see bodies with cairn stones and things like
Streams,
that.
yeah, here and there. And then the cavern, it widens where all the bones are and everything. And then it... What's the opposite of widen?
Narrows.
Funnels.
Narrows. Thank you. It narrows afterwards.
Funnels.
And,
Funnels would work
or
too, yeah.
funnels, and splits into 2 different tunnels. Like
Got
a
it.
Y
So we have a-
intersection.
We've got a fork.
Yeah.
Do any of you have ideas of which direction we should go in this fork? And I'm like holding up the scanner. If there's any technology within 30 feet, the scanner would pick it up. It would give me distance, number of, and
Orientation? Like
yeah,
direction?
something like that. Yeah.
You pick up faint traces of technology coming from the piles of bones. Looking at them, you notice that a lot of the Rothians are still dressed in like battle armor. But similar to the bone, the steel or the space steel has been eaten, punctured, torn in some places like it was just paper.
Okay.
Any way for me to identify the armor? Like
It's Rothian armor.
Okay.
Like whatever the Rothians wear on their stat in the book.
Got it.
And
So
do
something ate Rothian here.
And do we know how long this has been here, or no? Is this something that we've already discovered? I'm just asking the players mostly.
I don't think I got that, but I can. I mean, would I know off that medicine check roughly how long?
Yeah, you think that these bones are probably 20 to 30 years old?
Alrighty then, about 20 to 30 years. They've been here for a while. Do I see anything that looks like new additions?
No.
All right. And looking down both of these forks, is there anything I see 90 feet ahead of us?
In the tunnel that goes to the left, you can see white spheres. They look like wet cocoons stuck to the side of the walls. Each
like this.
sphere is roughly 10 feet wide.
Does this remind her of anything in particular that she may have seen? Like, spiders?
It doesn't look like spiders. Doesn't look like a spider nest or spider eggs, like an egg sac.
Yeah. Or like, when a spider wraps its leftovers.
Victims.
Yeah, no, not even.
Okay. Cool.
No, those are oddly perfectly shaped spheres.
All right.
That
well,
seems
there's-
ominous.
It seems ominous, but it also is the only thing I can see. And does our tracker for this signal give us an idea of which one we're going with?
Zendak, you notice that the coordinate lead off to the rightmost tunnel and not the left one.
It looks like the coordinates we got on this thing lean more towards the right, assuming these corridors don't go all wibbly wobbly, down the line.
Well, then, just make a note of what's there, and we'll go to the right. I sort of agree with everyone.
As long as someone watches our back.
I'm got you for that. Her passive is 19. She's paying attention to what's behind her.
And I'm going to go ahead and cast Detect Magic as a ritual, and just keep that up while we're progressing, because I know we're looking for a magical artifact. So hopefully that'll kind of ping for me.
Well, I also have the aura sight, so that should be good.
Yeah.
So if one of us sees it, that'd be good. All right.
Let's keep going.
Doxy will lead the party with a scanner out front to the right.
Okay.
How narrow is the tunnel?
At this point, after a few feet, or I should say a few yards inside the tunnel to the right, it does narrow down to, let's say, 5 feet wide. So that you can only go one by one. And the point where it narrows, you notice some of these spheres are also there, but they're broken.
Well, I'm going to take a sample of one of the
Of course,
spheres.
you're gonna touch the icky stuff.
with precautions, and I like use my Omni tool to cut some free or I don't know. The Omni tool is everything.
The Omni tool actually smokes. Smoke comes out of the tip of the tool as it touches, and you hear a sizzle as it touches the thing.
And yeah, so I will retract the Omni tool as the sizzling begins and say, fascinating, and like convert it back to a scanner and start. I kind of use the scanner as like a faucet thing. But can I do like an investigation check of like what is this?
Sure, go right ahead. Roll for investigation.
Would Arcana be helpful here?
You could try Arcana to see if you know anything of it. If it has a
26
arcane nature. 26 in investigation. Do you look inside the sphere?
Yes.
I'm gonna use my genius. 17's better.
Okay. I'll check for investigation first and then Arcana second. With your investigation, you notice that of course, the shell of that sphere is acidic.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually covered in like a small film of a sticky substance that is quite acidic.
Like a resin?
Yeah, sort of resin. Inside, there's this amber-like liquid that has mostly hardened over time. And inside of it writhes this lone larva. A gray... It's about the size of a football. It's gray and it has 4 spikes coming out of its back.
I hate you.
Because you know what it is now, don't you?
I won't say anything, but I hate Simon.
I will look over at Kevin and I say, Love, I believe we have a creature here. It seems to be a child of some sort.
No,
Do you happen to know what it is?
don't think that's a child. I think that's something that should be very, very dead.
In my experience, space bugs, aren't necessarily
I mean,
the friendliest of sort.
but let's see. What can I determine, medically speaking? Is this thing still alive? It's just going to jump out and try and eat Doxy. Any of those things.
It's alive and hungry, but it can barely move.
Okay,
And,
good.
With your Arcana check, as everyone's looking over the egg and talking out loud and everything, you recall, Zandak, the name of the creature that lays such... They're not eggs. It's, in fact... Those are chrysalises?
Chrysalis, yeah.
Yeah, what's the plural of chrysalis?
Chrysalises.
Chrysalis?
No, it's chrysalises. It's an IS third declension verb, which means it's an ES nominative and accusative plural.
Holy shit, what?
Thank you, teacher. And the name that comes to mind is Vortoract.
Yep.
A
I hate
space aberration
Like
that comes from the far corner of the dark. These creatures are almost unheard of. That larva there, you are lucky because that larva, for some reason, something broke the chrysalis, and the larva is slowly dying.
Yeah, I immediately
not
stab it
mutated.
a few times.
So I take it we're killing all of these things as we see them?
Yeah, and expect some bigger ones. Have you ever heard of Vortorak?
Would I have?
You can make an Arcana check to see
I mean,
if
I'm-
you would have.
I'm versed in history.
That's
There've
a
been
20.
Incidents.
It's kind of weird because it's like this. It's a lone creature that, if it strikes or if it nests anywhere, like most people will tend to believe that it's something else.
Mm.
But you with a 20 in Arcana, and same thing for Doxy if you want to roll Arcana. You might have read about it in more arcane papers or arcane
15.
data pads. Yeah, you would have heard of that.
Cool. Well,
These
then.
are very dangerous creatures. And you notice in this tunnel, as it narrows, there are 5 broken chrysalises.
In front of us?
Yeah, like
About how far?
Well, we know what
each of them is roughly 10 feet away from the other one.
we know what got rid of the Rothians.
Well, what was
Something
eating the
bigger?
Rothians? Yes, something pissy. Something that, like... Hey, Eddard, are you prepared for bug extermination?
It's not really a bug per se. Can
I
you,
understand, but I think that's the best way to describe it at the moment.
How about we...
Eldritch,
I'm
Eldritch
staring at
Horror?
the picture. I'm staring at the picture, and I'm like, well, you can call it a bug.
I mean, can you link the phone for them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
and it looks
for,
like all of us...
It's gonna freeze up 2 seconds on screen. Like our faces are gonna freeze up on screen.
Mhm. If you can
but
link it
this
for
is the
Twitch as
picture.
well, yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, that does look
It's
like a
terrible.
bug. That you know what that you know what that looks like?
What?
It's just got
Tumor
longer
garden?
legs on a very freaking.
Looks like
Crowd
Eldritch
ugly.
Body Horror to me, but you know.
I mean, it looks like a long-legged freaking tick.
Oh. Yeah, it's very accurate.
So we can't burn them. We can't pull on them. We can,
Okay, so
and we get Lyme disease. I mean, at this point,
perhaps we should tread lighter.
well, yes, I'm paying attention to everything that's around us at the moment.
With that, yeah, Doxy's going to activate something.
can,
No,
I mean, should we kill those things that are in the chrysalises?
Well, let's not break. I mean, if you want to break them and then fight it, let's not. If they're coming out and they're broken, let's just. I subscribe to the get it, get gone, and not have to deal with the problem.
If
Unless you've got
only-
massive amounts of ordnance to blow the shit out of this place.
I don't. I mean, that's the next thing I need to get is like a crit ton of C4, because yeah, it's needed.
I prefer syntax.
Plasma mines. Yes.
Syntax.
Syntax. Ah, yes.
Fine.
Shall we proceed, though? Cautiously.
Extremely cautiously.
So, like, as a group, mechanically, are we going to go stealthily?
I am up for stealthfully.
Sure.
Have you met me?
How do we do...
Group stealth checks, everyone rolls a stealth, and then
Yeah.
more successes than failures equals we actually hide.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So long as at least the majority of you roll higher than, I'm not gonna say what the perception is, but you can all roll, and
21.
Boy,
Nice.
guide me through this whole thing. Because I don't like being here. So that's a 17.
Woo!
And
Alright.
she casts guidance on herself for
Alright, I
21.
Don't have
And then she
disadvantage.
reaches over and... Oh, never mind.
Wow.
Engaging stealth mode.
and what about Doxy?
I got a 21.
21. Okay. So you, all 4 of you,
Motherfucker.
disappear.
We saw
from
the
sight.
Vordorak, and we put some
like-
we put some scarves around our faces and turned into ninjas.
That's how this works, right?
Yeah.
We played for the void for guidance and it gave it to us.
You are so well hidden that none of you knows where the other is.
Ah, damn it. Except for Doxy, he's got like the locator beacons on his little... Yeah.
Where's that beacon? Is it on my suit?
And you notice that the alien creature, the alien is actually on top of you.
What?
It's okay,
Above us.
because the alien doesn't
No.
see us. 'Cause-
Yeah.
That's why it's standing on top of us. It actually just doesn't. It's not aware that we're there.
Nobody
No,
moves.
but
But
you make your way deeper into the cave. And Doxy, you hear a voice in your mind.
Hmm.
And it says, you have failed them. Your parents. They gave birth to such a little gnomish failure. Everything you do in your life will amount to nothing. I am sure they screamed quite loudly and painfully when they were tortured by the... what is it? The Mind Flayers?
Who are you?
Do you say that out loud?
Well, it's telepathic, right? Is it a two-way or is it no?
You can try. You don't know.
Okay. So, yes, it would be out loud. And I look at them and say, does anyone else hear someone talking to them? And then, like, whispering this. And it's like, someone just reached out to me. Talking about my parents.
Well,
And is, like, kind of looking around nervously.
There's a voice that... it actually retreats from your mind. Like, you feel this... like,
The presence kind of-
just
yeah.
dissipate. Eddard, you feel it too in your mind. As Doxy says that someone's talking. And you... the runaway man out of time. You do know that nobody will ever follow you. You are not an ounce of what your predecessors were.
doubt.
Keep stuffing your face full of cherry cordials. I bet you'll taste so sweet.
Alright, someone's trying to eat me, or wants to eat me. I say that out loud. Also, I stopped eating cherry cordials, so shut up. There's one in my helmet just melting on the side.
The voice then goes into Kevichet's head.
no, it doesn't.
And it doesn't because of that ring of mind shielding. So it goes to Zendak. You know they don't follow you. They just suffer your presence because you have the ship. You're not a captain, you're a captive.
Still getting the job done.
What will you tell their next of kin after I'm done with them? I wonder. Should I
Well,
let you run like the little coward you are?
I don't know about the coward. I mean, you're crawling around in my head. You know what I've done.
Yes. Such tasty deeds. And the voice recedes from your mind. And
Gotta love
we're gonna take a
deal-
break. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, gotta love dealing with Eldritch Horrors.
Do you know, I've always found the best way to deal with them is just say, the fire's nice, why don't you get lit?
Ooh.
So we'll be back in 5 to 8 minutes, everyone. And we're back. Whoa, there was a lag there. Hi, everyone. So back into the darkness of the cave. The voice has receded from your minds, letting you alone with your thoughts in that that narrow corridor. It snakes downwards for about 60 feet before coming up to another cave. This time, not as large as the one that you fought the brains and the collector vat in. This one is probably 20 feet wide. And there is a pond near the opposite wall from where you arrived. And beyond that pond is another tunnel.
And how far down?
Right now, you are about 100-ish feet under the ground.
Okay. And about how... Do we know roughly how far further this
You've got
item
three-quarters of the way.
We've done 3/4, or we have to go 3/4?
No, you've done three-quarters of the way.
Cool. Cool. Is there anything on the ceiling of this cavern?
Oh, yeah.
You look up.
Huh?
And there is a stalactite.
Only one? Well, that's slightly disconcerting in a cavern with water in it. I'd shoot the fuck out of it.
There's a bunch of it. But there's nothing on the ceiling.
There's one and only one.
No, are you kidding? In a cavern where the body of water, there should be a shit ton.
Yeah. There are space bats. It's bats.
Bats?
Yeah. Stalactites, but no.
How far
no
away?
other creature.
How far away are we from the pond?
The pond is 20 feet away from you.
How large is the pond?
In D&D terms, I'd say it's like 5 feet wide by 10 feet long. So it covers almost a quarter of the room that you're in.
Can I ask a stupid question? Is there any way for us to go around?
Not if you want to reach the other tunnel.
Does
You'll have
anyone
to
have a
jump
grappling
over it.
hook?
I cast Phantom Grapnel. And I pull myself across.
You're there by yourself now.
And then I now proceed to cast the cantrip to pull everyone else across.
Well, I while you're doing this, like, Doxy's already grappling across, like, woo! And swings, although stealthily. He doesn't actually make that woo sound.
I mean, I could use my jetpack, but then noise.
Double checking, it was, you said 30 feet across, right?
The room itself is 20 feet across.
Oh, okay, yeah. 20 feet across. So yeah, we're good with the Phantom Grapnel then. So yeah, I'll just grapple myself over, then grapple everyone one at a time.
Alright. You
Alright.
are now over and past a pond of water.
How deep was the pond? Can we tell?
Oh yeah, like you can see the bottom of it. It's like 6 inches deep.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm still okay with that. I spent a cantrip. I'm okay with this.
I absolutely want to throw a rock in there.
Nope. We're going that way, and we're picking up the shit. We're getting gone. We're not dealing with creepy shit that's talking to you in your minds.
Fool of a took.
Full of...
Pretty much.
You keep walking down this corridor that widens now and is about 10 feet wide, so you can walk 2 by 2.
Hungry now.
Why are you hungry?
He needs second breakfast.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, more like 11Zs, but still.
Yeah, true.
According to the coordinates, you are nearing where the codex is. The tunnel ends at a chasm.
Are my senses or my vision picking anything up? So magic or technology of any kind?
Not within the... actually, yes, magic, yes.
I have detect magic on, so what's up?
There is
Yeah.
a gigantic magical aura in the center of the chasm. It seems to cross the chasm.
Or is this a leap of faith thing?
I poke the beam of magic.
How far is the chasm across again?
60 feet.
60 feet. And then how tall is the ceiling?
When you look up, your dark vision doesn't go all the way to the end.
When I look up, does my dark vision go?
You see like faint traces. It's 90 feet up, so
Yeah.
like you get that it's that's basically the ceiling.
And how
And how deep is it?
how wide is it again?
Wide 60.
6 feet?
60.
60.
60.
Yeah, 6 feet
dang.
would not be much of a challenge.
It was actually 30 feet, but then he saw me do the phantom grapnel thing over the pond, so he made it 60.
Nope, it's actually 60.
And
Do you
how
want to know
long
how
is it?
deep?
Uh,
If you look to your left and to your right as you're at the very edge of that corridor, you notice that it seems to extend 70 feet to the right, and to the left it goes on into darkness.
Okay.
Darkness.
Beyond her 90 feet dark vision.
Yeah, beyond the 90 feet of dark vision.
Cool. Well, and there's nothing pinging on her that she can see, sense, whatever, with her 19 perception.
There's noises coming from the bottom of the chasm.
Cool.
Like loud footsteps. Padded feet. For the most
I
part.
hate.
Zendak, you put your hand on the magical aura.
Or what kind of magic is it actually before I do that? Because I can tell.
It's illusion.
Illusion. Okay, yeah, I put my hand there.
oh, I can see that too then.
Your hand touches something solid.
I then
And
put
then
my
passes right on through it.
wait. So
It's solid, and
Mhm.
then whoop, there's nothing.
okay.
Is it hiding something? Like, I imagine that Doxy's inspecting it with you because he can
Yeah.
also see magical aura.
Something's here, but it doesn't hold.
I hold the scanner up to it as well. Is there an object in here, a technology object of any kind? Technological?
Yeah, actually, it's both technological and magical.
Most
Seems
things
there's
are.
some-
There's a bridge,
But
Oh,
it
but
falls.
it's missing
a segment.
a segment about the width of Zendak's hand.
So it's an incredibly unstable bridge.
Or a bridge that collapses as soon as you put weight on.
Wait,
We're leap of faithing this shit, aren't we?
I mean, like one person can, and then everyone else can't. And
I'll do
that
it.
First person has to go real fast.
yeah, so Doxy's going to go ahead and make his
Run
way across
across?
the bridge. Yeah.
All right. Could you roll an athletics check, please? Athletics or acrobatics? Your choice.
All right.
As you feel that sometimes under your feet, as you're about to shift your weight from one foot to the next, you realize that there was already a
9.
hole.
So 9. The grappling hook, by the way, I can use as a reaction. Just FYI.
Okay. You start running. What's your movement speed?
25.
25. You start running across the bridge, and you see him. You see Doxy running on nothing. And then Doxy slips and falls.
Uh,
And then the grappling hook hitches or gets stuck like on the side. I figure you're closer to where you started. What's the range of your grappling hook? That's like 25 feet.
I want to say I think it's 30 feet. It's in the chat.
Movement speed. Okay, so yeah, you have to grapple back the way you came. You cannot grapple to the other side because you hadn't crossed more than half of it when you fell.
I mean, I also have the blink button. That's an action.
You can, you can definitely make it back. If you want to try to blink and then grapple to cross the chasm, that's something.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. I mean, would I be able to, like, as I slip, jump a little bit? Like, use my...
I'd say, okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I'll give it a DC of 13. If you succeed, you have enough time to blink and grapple.
Okay. So it's kind of like me, like... and then press a button. You see, like, the time and space warp. I got a 16 on the die.
Good.
Plus 7, so that's 20 something. And then the grapple like shoots off towards as I'm falling with forward momentum. I imagine like I eventually make it to the other side.
To the other side, barely.
And grapples like and may not even be like at the top of the chasm. It may be like part down. Like I'm on the other side, sort of, on the communicator.
Well, for those of you that can see 60 feet in the darkness, you can see hanging, swinging from his the grappling line.
Oh Lord,
Doxy. He's on the other side. He just needs to climb the 20 or so feet that's missing. The grappling hook can probably hold your weight for that.
Sorry, what was the last bit?
Doxy, why do you keep doing this to me? This is not good for my blood pressure.
Now there's no more bridge.
Well, I mean, you said it was a leap of faith, so I figured I'd give it a try because I have ways of getting around things that are bad.
Yes, I was going to do something else that might make it less of a leap of faith.
I'm going to use a spell that I've been waiting to use for so long. Greater Mending. I've already linked it.
You feel the spell working after your... can you cast a ritual? You cast it as an action, I guess? Or do you ritual cast it?
So it's an action. The spell is an action, but the investigator treats it as a ritual. And so I'm casting the ritual. It'll take a minute. But I repair the bridge.
So
is it only a minute for a ritual, or is it 10?
It's 10.
Wait, no, it's not automatic. Sorry, no, it's actually 10 times the length, if I recall correctly. So
no,
it'd
it's
be
10
rounds.
minutes. It's 10 minutes.
Rituals are not all 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm. It's 10 minutes plus the
length of the casting.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's been okay. No, I'll just rush cast it and make it a bonus action.
Oh, well,
Why
then,
not?
Sure. You don't see it, but you know that your spell worked.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do you put your hand on the aura again?
I do.
You feel the solid, and then it goes through again.
Well, it's completely solid now, but it will do the whole drop out from under you thing still.
As Doxy's like slowly reeling himself back up with the grappling like hook, and then does like a kind of chained grappling.
Simon, with 20 passive perception, anything sneaking up on us from behind?
From behind? Nope.
Yeah.
Or anything coming up from that hole in the ground that Kevichet's kind of anxious about?
No. You can still hear it pace. Even you, Edard, can hear something pace down there in the dark.
Down in the dark.
I mean, Captain, I don't want to do that, actually. Really, really don't want to do that. I can't do that. I'm not going to do that. You said this thing is 60 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 10 minutes.
That's fine. All right. Well then, it's a leap of faith that we need to take. She's gonna walk over to this illusion, and can she try an Arcana check on something?
Well, sure.
See if she thinks that she's strong enough to dispel this with a nat 2021.
But then the bridge goes away.
Not if it's an illusion. I just get rid of the illusion.
The bridge itself is a physical object. The illusion
Yeah.
makes it invisible.
Okay.
So if I dispel the illusion, you would see the bridge.
Yep.
I was worried that it would both be magical and you dispel it. And...
And then everything disappears.
But
Exactly.
based on that, does she think she could just do it easily? Or does she
Um,
have to put effort into it?
It's a big illusion. You think you would need to put a bit of effort.
No.
Meanwhile, oh,
She's
go
gonna
ahead.
try it. I'm just gonna cast this at 3rd level, and then I'll roll for it if I have to.
You're gonna have to roll for it.
Cool.
Meanwhile, Doxy's slowly making his way back up to the top of the chasm.
You have like a little wench. Just...
Yeah, it's I'm like,
11 is not enough to dispel it.
Cool.
oh,
Yeah, well, I needed to
It's-
do that way.
and Doxy's like, it's really not that bad, guys. Just you just have to, make it across.
You know what? There are worse things I've done in my life. Captain, after you.
I run. I run real fast.
Make an athletics check. This time the DC is lower because you've mended the whole bridge, so the holes that were already present are not there anymore.
Hallelujah. And you said athletics or...
Or acrobatics, whichever you're more comfortable with.
Okay. We'll do acrobatics and 12.
12.
I think mine was 13, so that might work. Or maybe not.
Wasn't yours a 9?
Well, I rolled a 9, yeah.
Yeah,
so
but the
that's-
DC was 13, is what
Yeah.
he's saying.
Zendak starts running and reaches but the middle of the bridge and then slips.
It was
But
good playing... there's butt.
since you've already repaired like most of the bridge, there's enough room for you, enough time to grab hold. Except that, you can't really stay there.
Okay. Right.
You're gonna have to keep moving. So this time I'm gonna ask for a pure athletics check to see if you can shimmy your way up or shimmy
Wait,
your
am I
way
30 feet across?
You're already 30 feet across, yeah.
I cast Phantom Grapple.
You say fuck it and you cross the rest. So there is a now partially broken bridge. Do you mend it again?
Yeah, this time I will take the whole 10 minutes, though, because I don't want to, blow through all of my rushed castings.
Okay. 10 minutes later, you know that the bridge is repaired and that there's another person that could attempt to cross it.
Or we could do something else. Hey, Eddard,
Yes.
do you want to ride?
I mean, are you offering?
We can put you in the pocket, and then I can just carry you over.
I have enough oxygen in there.
Plus, you're in a life suit, so really, does it matter?
No. Hi. Miniaturize me.
I don't need to miniaturize you. Just hold still. And she's going to reach out with her right hand, and with her left hand, she's going to touch her holy symbol and let the void absorb him into her holy symbol pocket.
Oh, look, a couch.
You've caught a wild Eddard. It's a shiny.
All right.
You press B,
Now the
though.
question is, does she have enough gym badges to control him?
Wait, how many gym badges do you need to control, like...
It depends on the level.
Okay.
I don't
So
know.
what level are you? You need to be above level 10 to need a badge.
Oh, okay.
Level 9.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah, I know.
You're not worth a badge. That's right.
Aww.
He's like a metapod. He only knows Harden.
Okay, well, it's fine.
And I can do the string thing, too. Come on, now.
Whatever. Captain, were you able to
not
harden
make
this a
joke.
little bit? Were you able to strengthen this a little bit?
Well, yes, I'm not making any jokes at all about this, and we're speaking completely professionally. This bridge is now secured. Yep.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know. She's going to go straight across. She has something prepared for if she needs to.
All right, make athletics or acrobatics, whichever you are most comfortable with.
Saving throw or straight?
It's a skill check, so
Yeah, just double checking. The acrobatics is a 12.
just like Zandak, you cross halfway and you slip.
Well, that's great. She
Fall.
started to feel herself slipping, and she just steps into the void and emerges 20 feet later, and then takes the next 10 feet and walks out.
How graceful.
Make another acrobatics check for the last 10 feet.
8.
Ooh.
Well, she starts to feel herself fall again. She just steps
Can't
through
you
the
fly?
void. No, I can't fly. I don't have wings.
Oh, my bad.
I just have the
so after
head of a
two
hawk.
charges of your void step,
Is Void Step free, or is that a bonus action?
It's a bonus action.
yeah.
So, if I understand correctly, it would have taken us 2 athletics/acrobatic roll to cross the bridge, correct?
No, just the one. You would have fallen too.
All right. So
Everyone falls. There you go.
She just
It's,
like
once
steps-
repaired, it's DC 15.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Before
So
that,
she-
it was DC 20.
Okay.
Wow.
And as she steps out, she just kind of turns, shakes her head, brings her hand out, and lets Eddard out of the void pocket.
Eddard.
Was out?
Eddard. Eddard.
It was like a
That's back.
roller coaster. Eddard's like, wow, woo!
No, I mean, literally, it's like a portable, hour-long...
Well, it's a bag of holding, is what it is.
It's a bag of holding that I can put people in because it's bigger, and there's air in there.
Check out.
But you are past the chasm. And,
is there like any sand on the ground?
yeah.
I'm gonna grab a pile and just fuck it.
Yeah, I was about to say, why didn't we leap of faith this? But hey, I was gonna let everyone have fun.
So yeah, when you throw the sand onto where the magical aura was, yeah, you can see the outline of a bridge. It's about like 2 feet wide.
And the, what is it? Only a leap from the lion's mouth.
The what?
Mm.
That's what I meant. It was a leap of faith.
Leap from the lion's mouth.
Wow, y'all have not seen...
Is
No,
that,
I've seen it.
Is that from Indiana Jones?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Indiana
The
Jones
Last
and
Crusader.
the Last Crusade.
Yeah, that was my
Penitent
favorite one.
man, only the penitent man will cross. And
It's
then the leap
been-
of faith from the lion's den.
It's
Lion's
been
head.
a while. As you are across, there's a small corridor, 10 feet
We
wide.
still hear the pitter patter coming from down the.
Yes. It seems to go away, though, to walk away from you. To go to which was your left originally.
So we're walking away from it, you mean?
Yeah. It's also walking away from you.
Oh, I see.
The corridor veers ever so slightly to the right. And keeps going down for another good 15 feet. Before you happen upon a door of black metal.
Is it magical?
It is magical.
Get that out of the way. What's the aura?
There is an aura of abjuration. There's an aura of evocation. And that is it.
I say, this door is guarded by something arcane.
There is a symbol in the middle of the door. You all recognize it as the symbol of the Olden. Of the cult of the Olden.
I try and imitate the beeping that the old one does when he's calling the Scarlet Trust. Or no, we have a recording of it. I'm sure we have a recording of it.
Doxy has
obviously.
recorded.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It doesn't do anything.
It was worth a shot.
It was.
That's a smart idea.
Any kind of console anywhere that would allow us to interface with it?
No.
Yeah. Does my scanner pick up any technology nearby that?
Would have. There's technology, like the door itself, and then above, around, and under it. Like in the walls, the ceiling, and the floor. Which is probably the frame around it that's holding it in place. Oh, you recognize the black metal for what it is. It's adamantium.
Oh, so it's very brittle.
Yep. Do you want to go back to the ship? Bring the giant mining laser?
I mean,
we don't have the diamond that powers it anymore.
I
don't have the
miniaturized
laser.
it, didn't you? Yeah, I miniaturized it, didn't you know? What?
Well, we don't have it anymore. We left it with the good general because the captain.
Yeah,
was
they gave
concerned.
the diamond away. I think you weren't there for that.
Damn it!
They gave the diamond.
Yeah, I wasn't. It's all right.
We
I
got
was,
a. Oh, you didn't get your loot though. You should.
Yeah. I should get a miniaturized mining laser that cuts through
Well, you get
adamantium.
a rare magic item. So.
Yeah,
Ooh.
a rare magic
And
item of your choice.
I forget how much gold we also got.
Oh. I like gold.
so much.
Yeah, because our current employer actually pays us.
Yay!
Not
What a
like the firm.
concept. Oh man, yeah, the firm's like the game industry, man. They only pay you. What? No, sorry.
Oh, it's true, and it hurts.
Okay, so can I make an investigation check, or rather, can I? I'm not going to touch the door specifically because I know that it is protected. But I want to, I guess, look around it and to see if there's any kind of switch or secret kind of item anywhere nearby.
Yeah, before I do anything, I just want to... Yeah, it was evocation. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Okay,
Evocation and abjuration.
And Kepachet just goes, Duxie, you're going to work. Let's let the void help you with that.
Guidance.
Oh,
I
isn't the
feel
void a nice
the void.
Isn't the void a lot nicer than that giant ball of gas?
I mean, it is full. It is full of it. Sorry.
The night is dark and full of tears.
Full of tears?
No, I'm quite contented.
Space.
You know, you guys want me to bring the creature that's down there? Like, you want me to bring it up?
No,
It's okay.
not particularly.
Not particularly, but I am prepared for things. Very
Okay.
prepared for things.
So I'm doing an investigation check. It's 1,000,000. Let's see. So the actual number is 17 plus 13, 30.
What do you want to know?
The secrets to the universe is it 42?
No, I was looking for secret switches, like any like
It's
basically like,
actually vocal activated.
oh, so like maybe there's some sort of inscription that lets me know that in some way, shape, or form.
And in fact, there isn't any inscriptions on the door. So
Oh,
it
damn
seems
it.
like there's a password that should be evident enough.
Friend.
There's an old man next to you that just goes, I tried that already.
Did you try it in the right language?
I try Old Un.
I say it in Gnomish.
And I will say, please
Oh,
open.
And the
I have a
door
universal
opens.
translator that cycles through friend in every language.
Actually, Edard got it.
What was
He
it?
stood up to the door and said,
Open.
Worked. It worked! After so many years, it fucking worked.
he said, open, please. And the door
Edit,
opens.
sometimes I hate you so much.
Right. So how many years has it been since?
I've used that that puzzle before, but it's been about 20 years.
Alright. I'll see you guys back in my 50s. I'll try that again.
I'm not gonna use it again. But the door opens. You notice that the magical auras dissipate one by one. You can actually see them disappear. There were multiple evocations, multiple abjurations, all stacked on top of each other.
That is quite a door.
What happened?
Well, you said open and it listened.
Beyond the door is a chamber. Just a square chamber, lit by a floating ball of light that illuminates a stony pedestal upon which rests.
Describe to me the stone. What does it look like?
The stone pedestal?
Oh, the floor.
Oh,
The floor and everything around it. Yeah.
Oh, actually, the interior of this entire room is the same pattern of stone that you saw on
The other planet.
Rova something? The planet where you found Volans.
Oh.
Oh,
Tetracta 9.
Tetrakanine. Thank you.
Wow. The one time that I remember the name of that fucking planet.
clutch.
Can I investigate this?
And I will assist.
I will check what's behind us.
On the pedestal is a disc about the size of a CD.
That's the codex. I have advantage because he was assisting, so that's a 27.
That's
Nicely
the codex.
done. I mean, it's not my 30, but...
Hush you. Hush you.
No, but that was with Kevin Shred's guidance, so technically.
Yeah.
You could have gotten there too.
It is the codex, but it feels like the interior of the.
I was
that
investigating
room-
around to make sure it's not trapped. Maybe?
Yeah, you feel like all the little hexagons on the floor are probably all pressure tiles.
Oh. How far away is the pedestal from the door's entrance?
15 feet in a straight line.
I blink there.
You appear right in front of the pedestal.
I'm like holding on to the pedestal. Hey, I got there, guys.
I had more to tell you before you just... Why are you so reckless today?
Did somebody... Captain, remember how I said you weren't supposed to be casting that spell on him? I would have detrimental effects. You have
Long-term
long-term
effects.
detriment.
Like
yeah.
Dox is like
Yeah, the efficient worker spell.
Yeah, the efficient
Hey,
worker.
that spell is perfectly safe as long as he's not supplementing it with any chemicals.
Like all the energy drink he swallows by the gallon.
what? I don't know what you're talking about.
We are not going to do this again, Captain, until we are confirmed that it does not harm him medically.
Again, the spell has got no side effects unless you're using, chemical supplements.
So if you use Industrious Worker and you mix it with Crash Cola, does it allow you to cast Time Stop?
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna let the DM decide that.
Or if I eat a roach while
Oh my god.
That's
The
what it was. It was
universe
the roaches.
folds on
Mixing-
itself.
Mixing two things together? Okay, mixing three? This is getting dangerous.
Let's get
I want to
experimental,
see
guys.
the. Yeah, see.
All right,
I
all
wanna
right,
see into the void.
Doxy, be careful. Don't touch anything until the captain says you can.
Shh. On the comms, we don't want to wake the thing that's been following us.
I'm not talking louder than the comms. I'm just being forceful through the comms, and you're the only person who can hear me being forceful through the comms.
Oh. It felt like you were right here with me, so that's why I was.
I'm right here with
Okay.
you, Doxy.
Not okay.
You hear that in your mind.
Force field. I'm like. Did anyone else just hear that?
Yes.
We all did.
No, it was only in Doxy's mind.
Oh, okay.
I'm like immediately scanner. Someone says they're here with us, and then I scanner. And
While he's doing that, I'm going to continue to with my investigation check. Was there anything other than pressure plates?
Nope, just pressure plates.
Or is the big rock that it's sitting on a pressure plate?
Yes.
Okay, Doxy, get back out of the room. Use your blinky button.
Blink.
Ow.
Okay.
For those of you with high perception, you notice that the footsteps have stopped.
Can I kind of
What
guess
footsteps
where
have
they are?
stopped?
No, the ones that we heard from the chasm, but it's for Eddard and I. We can
Yeah.
hear them.
Okay,
Yo,
so
Kiki.
Can
y'all
we hear roughly how far? Can we make a guess?
take a go 10 steps back towards the cavern. Be careful, we don't hear those footsteps anymore. And I'm gonna do a thing.
All right.
Okay.
Creepy
Okay,
crawly back.
So they're 25 feet away from this thing. I'm 25 feet away from this thing, and I cast Phantom Grapnel and I grab the codex from the room, from the safe distance of not inside the room.
Get over here. Trademark.
You fire your Phantom Grapnel at the priceless artifact.
hmm
It shatters into pieces.
Well,
No,
that wasn't the
I'm-
real
I'm-
artifact.
I'm kidding. It latches onto the disc and brings it back to you. The moment the disc is lifted from the pedestal, there's light that begins to shine between the cracks of the hexagons, and they start shattering one by one. The cavern
Wow.
shakes.
As soon as I see the grapple clear the door, could you close the door, please?
Close, please.
The door closes.
What a polite door.
I can't believe that worked.
Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. Sort of.
Olden is a very polite god.
Isn't that nice for it?
On the other side of the chasm, there's a large gray, four-armed shape that begins to climb the wall. As it does so, the cavern keeps shaking. Dust and rocks, pebbles fall from the ceiling. Stalactites break and fall down, and you notice beneath the rock, there's like a reddish substance. Like a gooey reddish substance.
Under
Your scanner goes off, goes wild, Doxy. There are signs of life all around you. You are inside a sign of life.
Excuse me.
He went fucking Millennium Falcon on us.
Yes,
Yep.
you did.
Oh, wait until you see what I have in store for y'all.
No, it's okay.
You will have wished it was the Millennium Falcon.
Just a point of
Oh.
order
I
question.
know what this is.
Yeah, that's great. Hey, DM, because I've been tracking this. Roughly how far away are we from the cavern we started in?
You are roughly 20, 30, 50, 100, 110. About In a straight line or not in a straight line?
Doesn't really matter. In a straight line.
They're about 800 feet away.
From the cabin we started in?
The cavern with the brains and jars. So not the
Okay.
exit, but close to.
Okay, cool. Would everyone like to take a ride and we can go through the fast way?
Please.
Sure.
Or would you like to stay and try and deal with...
Again, sure. We've already agreed. Cut the shit.
She reaches out, just hold on tight, and don't fight while you're in there. It gets kind of concerning. And she's going to void pocket the 3 of them, because she can do that as long as they fit in the 64. I'm sorry, all.
In double couch, we're gonna have to fit like squeeze. Well, you guys are smaller.
Wait, does anyone have any bags
We are
of
small.
holding?
What? No.
No.
And she just looks at the creepy thing that hasn't been bothering her because, you know, she's got the ring on, and she, as fast as she can, she's running as far as she can towards the bridge, and then the minute she hits the bridge, she's casting Dimension Door 500 feet towards the exit, as close as she can get.
Then 500 feet would bring you back to the chrysalises.
And then she's just going to keep running.
You run like crazy as the cavern all around you shakes and rumbles. The walls, like the stone on the walls, peels to reveal, whereas it was sort of reddish before, it's now more of a coppery color, but it seems just as solid as rock. You run out of the cavern. As the cavern shakes itself awake and begins to stand, you ran out of the mouth of that thing.
The Vroktar? Is that what it is?
Nope.
Okay.
Your ship is a mile out. You keep running for a whole mile. I'm gonna ask you to make an athletics check as the ground becomes uneven, as this thing stirs awake.
Yep. Sorry, all. I'm not great at athletics, but I'm gonna try.
Oh my gosh!
It's not a nat 1!
It's very true.
It's not a nat 1. But she's gonna fall over.
You fall prone, taking 9 points of damage in doing so, as you break your face on the stony surface of the planet. And then you see them around you. Those hounds. They are running away from the whatever creature has been stirring awake. But they can't help themselves to prey.
To try and get to me.
Yep. Can you roll for initiative?
Sure.
Fuck.
Sure. I got this.
As part of her nat 1, does she accidentally release us? Or not nat 1.
It's not a
see?
nat 1.
Unnatural one. Unnatural one.
6. So that's okay. I have a plan.
It depends. Do you wish to release them?
How far away are these dog things? As she sees them on the
By
ground?
the time you roll for initiative, I'll say they're about 25 feet away.
Damn.
Oh yeah, they're running. Like, they were running away from that thing. And it just so happens that once they got close enough to Kebichet when she tripped, like, their instinct took over. And some of them broke off from the pack to converge on Kebichet.
How many of them are there?
8.
8?
Yep.
Yeah. She would let them out then. Because she can't handle it herself.
All right.
But if it was one of those, if there was enough of them she could get around, she would totally have just run. Yeah,
They are going to play first, and they rush at you. They actually pounce on you. Because there's 8 of them, technically they can all surround you.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm going to ask you, first and foremost, I'll see if they hit.
Wait, so did I release them?
Not yet, it's not your
Okay.
turn.
Okay.
Do I hit you on a nat 20?
Oof.
Yes.
On a 17?
No.
17,
No.
okay. 11, nat 1, 24, it's 1, 2,
that one
3,
eats its
4,
friend,
5,
right?
6. Do I hit you on a 24?
You do.
7, and 8. So only 2 of them hit, one of which is a crit.
Mhm.
I'll roll everything together if you don't mind.
Go right ahead.
You take 28 points of piercing damage, and you must make 2 strength saving throws, please.
Yeah, right. Oh, shit.
Fucking brilliant.
That's your first
Whoa.
one.
Well, she's still up
Yeah, you're not prone.
right now.
What the shit?
Wow!
Thank you, Roll 20.
Thank you, Roll20. Hey, guys, guess what? Guess what?
What?
Her death ward goes off.
Oh, because you were going to die?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
So, Death Ward goes off, you're at 1 hit point. You are also grappled by these 2 creatures.
But I'm not prone.
You're not prone.
And
It's your turn.
my turn. There are 2 of them next to me that are grappling me, and there are like 6
Six
you know,
of
eight
them around, surrounding you, trying to bite at you.
Oh, good. Sorry,
Jesus.
guys. Void Step is a bonus action to the other side of this huddle of
Mm-hmm.
Puppies?
fucked up puppies. Because she's fucked up at the moment, and then she's going to use an action to release the rest of them and say, "Kill
Hey!
things! Kill things!"
The moment you come out, all 3 of you, the last thing you remembered was Kevichet telling you to huddle close, and then darkness.
Zindak, Doxy, Edid, I choose you.
Yeah, exactly.
We are the
You're a
original
Pokemon
dog trio.
trainer.
And
No,
then all
we're,
of a
we're now
sudden-
Pokemon trainer. Kevin
All
Chet
of
is our
us-
Pokemon trainer.
Yeah. All of a sudden, in front of you are 8 hungry creatures, and you see in the distance the cavern. The cave is starting to rise up on its front arms. Its enormous
What?
jaw was so wide, you actually just crept through 2 teeth of it when you went in. Now that it's shaking awake, all the rocks start falling down like boulders. This thing is as big as a mountain.
Ooh, we're outside, right?
Yes.
And can I also, it is a free action, shout across our comm lines to Twitch to say get the fucking car ready and let's get gone?
I'm gonna ask for everybody else to roll for initiative first.
Okay.
All right. So 15 for Doxy.
5.
I hate rolling initiative. I almost always do poorly. Hey, I did well.
I'm last again.
So Zendak, you go first.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna do. How far is the? What would you say the distance from me and the giant creature that's shaking the planet is?
To be able to get a good view of it, it's like, I don't know, about 100, 200 yards. So like 300 feet, 600
300. Okay, so it's 300 feet away currently. All
Yeah.
right, I will keep that in mind. So there's a bunch of terrifying monstrosities. So as a bonus action, I'm going to cast After Image, thanks to my rushed casting feature.
Mhm.
And then I am to Eldritch Blast one of them.
Go right ahead.
25 hit?
25 does hit.
Okay. So it's going to be 7 damage for the first one, and then does a 13 hit?
13 actually hits.
Okay. Hold on. Why is my my roll 20 is glitching out, and the no, I'll just click here again. There we go. 6 damage.
13 total.
No, double that because of exploit vulnerability.
26 total.
Yep.
You actually kill one of them.
Cool.
And that is now their turn. The 7 creatures that are left jump onto you. They can't use their pounce action because you.
Oh no! I move. Is the rest of my action? Is I move 25 feet away.
Okay. 20.
And
You back
I-
up 25 feet,
Yep.
and they
Are
were
they before-
already 15 feet away because of where the void step, right?
20 feet.
20 feet. Okay, so you're Zendak. You're 45 feet away.
Question.
Yeah,
Are they going before me?
they're going before you. They had a
Dang it.
16.
Dang it. I just needed a little bit better.
2 of them charge at Edard. They can't use their pounce ability. There's not enough. Yeah, we're 20 feet away, so yes, they can use their pounce. So they will pounce on Edard. Hello, Edard. Do I hit you on 15 and
Nope.
15?
Nope.
All right. 2 of
But
them
dodge.
are gonna jump on Doxy on 14 and that
Nope.
one. And the last one just keeps running after Zendak.
All right.
You are semi-surrounded by them in a way, but nothing. Like they're not
So
like
there's-
flanking or anything. They're really like rabid animals trying to get at to nip at the closest prey they can get to. Doxy, it's your turn.
So there's 2 on me, 2 on Eddard, and the rest are on.
Oh, I forgot.
Zendak?
It's there's 7 of them, so it's 2 on Zendak that ran, and 1 on Kevichet.
Okay.
And the one on Kevichet can reach her. So let me just check if a 17 hits.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God. Oh.
So now we've gone through all of them.
Okay. Oh man. Okay. I'm going to. This is, I think, the one that I want to do. Yeah. So between Kebichet and the creature that attacked her, a dome of force, a geodesic shield surrounds her, and it's 15 feet across. It's 15-foot radius, rather. So it's actually quite large. For some reason, when I hit the button, it doesn't print it.
Okay.
I was trying to get it to print into chat, but it's not doing it. But basically, the dome has an AC of 10, hit points of 20, and basically the spell ends when the dome reaches 0 hit points. But creatures... oh, damn. I didn't fully read this. It blocks ranged attacks, spells, and other effects, so not for melee. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, it's like the Halo bubble shield, if that helps.
Oops, sorry.
Nice analogy. I like that.
Okay. Oh, shoot. No. You know what?
Mhm.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to toss an attractor mine next to Kevichet. It needs to make a strength saving throw of 17. And I'll do it in a way where it hits it, but not
16.
Kevichet.
Yeah, you
Alright.
want it to be attracted away from Kevichet.
Exactly.
And
Pull
it
it away.
works.
Out of random curiosity, because I have Warcaster and it's forced movement, would that let me cast a reaction on the thing?
DM discretion, honestly.
Sure.
I mean, can I just, possibly maybe just do a little bit of, the Eye of the Anubis to the thingy?
And I will interpose myself between the creature and Kevichet with a Shield of Force as my bonus action. So that's my
As she
turn.
just kind of reaches out and she sees it move, she's going to cast Warcaster and cast Eye of Anubis, let both rays hit that fucked up piece of shit in front of her.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Deal your damage.
13. Didn't roll well, but that's okay.
It takes 13 points of damage.
Yep, necrotic if that matters.
Not necessarily, but it's good to know. That would now be Kebichet's turn.
Are you okay, Kebichet?
Nope, no, I'm not. Let's get this going. Hey, Walter, Twitch, one of the two of you, please get the car running so we can get going. I don't like being here.
We'll be here in actually the end of next round.
Cool. Cool. As a bonus action, she's going to cast Healing Word on herself. And just say, oh, thank you. Void, help me. And then as an action, you know, the thing in front of her that got pulled away, that's that's already been hurt, hasn't it?
Yep.
She's gonna whistle really loudly and toll the dead at it.
Ooh, must make a wisdom save.
Whistle while you work.
Dun, dun, dun.
12, it misses, and it dies from its wounds.
Ding.
2 of them are now down. There's only 2 on each. 2 on Edar, 2 on Doxy, and 2 on Zendak.
Oh, I guess because I ran. Oh,
Yeah, you would
I
take
ran-
an attack of opportunity from the 2 of
2.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so let me just roll that
But-
just in case.
Yeah.
21
But if they come at me, second one hits.
with the crit.
Yeah. The first one doesn't because I had the shield on.
You're gonna take 15.
But everyone's still up, right? Everyone's still good.
Yo,
So good.
Edard, it is your turn.
Well, it'll be Pew Pew Central in here.
They're in
Oh.
melee with you.
So I'm gonna go once again. Full on Commissar on them. Sword, sword, and offense shooting with this thing.
Okay.
So, sword. 22.
22 hits.
Dang.
6.
Mm-hmm.
That was on. Well, I guess if I don't kill one, I'm gonna continue.
You don't kill it.
Nah.
10 misses.
And disadvantage. 19.
19 hits.
Oh, 2.
Okay. Yeah, because it rolled for the crit. It doesn't appear to be very effective. You hear
Nothing else I can do.
You hear the ship in the distance. It is almost here. Also, the creature now has opened its eyes.
It can see the
Big
ship.
yellow eyes, the size of like pools, really. They're like 20 some odd feet across. It's starting to look around. And then lunges in your direction. It's gonna take a while for it to get there, as in, like, it's gonna take about 2 turns. But Zendak, you're up.
how far away is it now, feet-wise?
Feet-wise, I'll tell you that in a moment. Because I think it can cover a lot of ground.
I know it was 300 feet away last turn.
Oh, come on. Sorry, I wasn't typing in the right spot.
It's okay.
It actually covers, oddly enough, it is now within, yeah. So I said it was between 300 and 500 feet earlier, so it is now within 10 feet of you.
Okay, I cast Banish.
Be gone.
Cool. It succeeds on its saving throw
Oh.
Because it's a.
because it chooses to do so.
Ah, yes. Legendary! Get the ship! We'll shoot it with blasters!
All right. Is this a Tarask? Is that what we're? Is this what this is? Is this a Tarask?
You forgot the
Tarask aren't that
prefix.
big.
You forgot the prefix before.
A Mega Tarask? A Space
No, it's
Tarask.
Space Tarask.
It is a Mega Tarask.
Oh!
A 2,000 feet by 2,000 feet humongous creature that has, I kid you not, 6,760 hit points.
Yeah, we got it. We got it.
Getting gone.
Yeah, I
Get
run.
the one guy
I
that
run.
runs at it and just shoots it.
I mean, this is epic.
I just run.
It's kind of. It reminds me a little bit of that Thor Ragnarok scene where he's like basically fleeing from the giant dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyway.
So
Yeah.
you
It's
turn
bigger.
tail and run, Zendak?
Towards where's the ship?
Coming in back of you. It's about to swoop you up as it arrives. The hangar bay
I'm running
opens.
towards the ship, and I'm yelling to everybody else, "Get to the ship!"
Bond swallow! Bond swallow!
So you don't disengage.
Get to the ship, guys.
Do you disengage?
Were they adjacent to me?
They were adjacent to you.
Because I was.
No, you were 45, so they're 5
Yeah.
feet away from you.
Yeah, that's right.
So you just turn tail and run.
Yeah, I cast banishment. So, see the spell bounce off the thing, and I'm just like, oh, no. I don't care if anyone calls me a coward for running from this thing. I don't care. I run, and I encourage my teammates to run as well. And if I can, I'll use. Well, I've already used my action, so I can't cast Phantom Grapnel. But I will collect my party if I have to.
All right.
Don't worry, we're running.
The creatures attack. They are oblivious to the giant mouth coming up behind them. The two of them that are untethered. Do I hit you on a 7 and a 22?
Yeah, on 22.
You're gonna take 20 points of damage.
Oh boy!
How are you looking?
I'm at 2 HP.
Okay.
Whoa!
Doxy, do I hit you on 23 and 17?
The 23 hits.
You're gonna take 12 points of damage. And by the way, as soon as one of them hits, you are grappled by them.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Can I just point at the thing that's coming toward us? Look, stupid dog.
And Zendak, you're running. They're running after you. Actually, no. You know what? You're running away, and Kevichet is right there. They turn around and they charge Kevichet.
Of course.
On
But
a
they're-
16,
No.
they can run 40 feet. So
No.
and 17.
No.
But they will always catch us.
Great.
My
since
turn?
this-
It's Doxy's turn. Yeah.
Excellent. I don't even remember if I have like healing potions or anything like that. Here nor there, because I'm grappled. You said.
Mhm.
Not for long. Sorry, that's
Blink button. I called it. I called
Blink,
it.
blink, blink, blink.
You teleport 15 feet away.
yeah. It's like this is not where I need to be.
Do you teleport 15 feet forward inside the Tarask's mouth or backwards?
Yes.
Which one?
Porque es los dos.
So my action is to blink, and I go away from the giant mouth because I imagine that I'm laying there on my back as this thing is like drooling on me, and I just I look behind it, and I'm just like, that's a big nope. And I blink backwards.
All right.
And then use the rest of my movement And then I have a bonus action, I believe. Is there any of them that are clustered? Like, is there a nice grouping of them?
Two on Kebichet, the two that were on you, the two that were on. I assume that they're next to one another, so they're all
Okay,
they're clustered in pairs.
Okay, but there's like, I guess, did any of us get close to each other so that there's more than just a pair?
Oh yeah, I would say the ones that were on you and Edard would be closer together.
I will throw another attractor mine. The last one.
Can you attract them inside the mouth of the Tarrasque?
That would be awesome. Can I do that?
Sure. How far does your attractor mine go?
It goes 40 feet.
And how wide is the explosion?
It's only 5 feet. It's only 5 feet.
Technically, you could, if you throw the attractor mine on like the tooth of the Tarrasque, they would be, because it's, yeah. You could.
Is it that close?
It's 10 feet away from you.
Holy shit!
It
Okay,
crosses
yeah.
400 feet in a round.
Yeah.
Oh god.
So the four, they have to succeed on a strength, you said?
Yeah, strength saving throw 17.
Yes. Nope. Yes. Yes.
Damn it.
So
Only
there's
got
only
of
one
them.
that just and sticks to the Tarrasque.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Oh my god.
Alrighty then.
Kebichet.
So she's.
Oh,
not...
wait. Move action, Doxy. What do you do?
Move action, I'm just running to close to my friends.
Okay.
However far I can get.
towards the ship, I'm assuming.
Yeah. I'm basically like readying my reaction to grapple into the ship. And I'm like free action calling Lola just in case. It's like, get me out of here.
So there are two that are near me. That they didn't hit me, so I'm not grappled.
Nope.
So action disengage, and she just kind of like shoves them out of the way, like with the staff. She just kind of like breaks down and has it now out.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action healing word at Edard as she runs the fuck away.
All right, Edard.
Take this.
Still grappled, am I?
She's
that
gonna
one
give you a
dog.
second level healing word because you look like shit, don't you?
Oh yeah, other shit.
Where did it go?
That was false life.
Well, that's not right. There we go. Sorry.
Fine.
11. It's not great, but it gives you. Wait, that's not right.
1d4 plus 5?
Yeah, but why did?
Because it's just an extra d4 at higher level.
Oh, I just couldn't read it for a minute. Yep. So it's just the higher level. I'm sorry. It's an extra only 2. But, have fun with that. And she runs.
Edard, it's your turn.
Have fun, don't die.
I need to break off of that one dog that's currently biting my shin.
That would be an athletics check opposed with his.
Or acrobatics if you're better at that.
Or acrobatics if you're more dexterous, yeah.
$15.
Ugh.
Arr, arr.
I guess he's coming with. I'm gonna.
Technically,
I'm
your
gonna.
speed is not 0, so
So I'm going to jetpack backward away from the mouth, bringing a dog with me.
how far away does your jetpack go?
30 feet.
So you jump up, and the dog is biting your
He's
ankle.
pulling the Guardians.
Is just following you.
He's pulling a
Yep.
Star-Lord. Yeah.
It's at that moment that the ship hovers over your location. The hangar bay door lowers. Lola comes out flying, almost knocking over Twitch, who's wielding a rifle and is just firing wildly at the dogs.
Lola
while
comes and
screaming,
picks me
"Get
up."
some!" Lola
Gets
picks
up.
up Doxy. The rest of you, I assume, are running into the ship.
Yeah. Did anyone need to be collected by that I got to the ship?
No, actually, everyone, because of their speed, managed to almost catch up to you.
All right, cool.
I just need to check one little thing.
What's the reach on the frickin' Megatarask?
That's what I was waiting for.
The Tarask actually, wrong one. Yeah. Swipes at the ship, causing 33 mega damage to it.
Oh Jesus! Shields.
Wait, is he in the pilot's chair?
Who?
Is anyone in their who's in their roles?
Not at the moment.
We
Oh,
haven't.
okay.
We
You
got.
were just
Because you-
SOL then. Okay.
It's autopilot.
What's the? Yeah, you guys have shields on it. Let me pull up.
Yeah.
the
It's like
stats.
30 something.
28.
Really?
Is it only 28? I thought it was more.
It says 18 here.
Shield points 18.
18. So the ship only takes.
Oh, it's not full.
No, it's shields points are 18.
Yeah.
Well, because we doubled. I doubled them at one point. I thought it
But
was like
it's
something
only-
crazy.
It's only
You
while
have-
you're in the engineering seat.
You do that as an action while you're in combat.
No. I
No,
meant, like,
he
I did-
upgraded the ship system.
I upgraded the
Oh,
shields.
wait.
Yeah. So if that's not updated, then we need to do that.
Yeah. Okay.
Because it was something like 28, I thought.
Yeah, I have the number 28 in my head as well.
I'll put it to 28. So the ship only takes 5 points of damage.
Okay, that's fine. We can do this.
That's its first attack.
Yep.
Um,
No, I don't want to see magic missile. I want to see the other claw attack.
It can't cast magic missiles.
The ship takes a total of 33 points of damage, beyond the bringing it down to 92.
93.
93
Or-
hit points.
33
Whatever.
points? 92, yeah.
But manages to make a last-minute escape from the claws of the Mega Tarask. And that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
Oh my god!
As the
can you
ship
not?
flies away and breaks atmosphere, you can see from the sensors the Mega Tarask rising up to its full height. It is immense.
It's like planet sized or whatever. No big deal.
It's 4,000 feet by 4,000 feet.
Yeah. I
It's,
mean,
it's a monster.
not literally planet sized, but it's pretty damn big.
But it's yeah. Oh yeah. And it's what were the other stats that you guys put in the book? You said
Wait,
Yeah,
mega
next
size,
week.
2,000 by 2,000 feet square, mega hit points dealing mega damage, capable of swallowing any creature or ship that can fit within a 1,000 foot square.
Wow.
Yep.
And by the way, it is immune to nuclear blasts and arcane warheads. Hence
Cool.
why
Cool.
Olden chose it
Hey,
Cool.
to put
Hey,
the codex in.
Edward.
yes.
So you know,
There's a dog in the ship.
Get off.
there is never D&D wiki. Never.
No? But
It's so bad. I mean, it has value.
We try.
No, I can't say it.
No, we're good. We're good. No, it's fine. Capuchet looks like fuck. Really shitty. Really shitty. And just beelines it straight for her medical bay and is gonna let the rest of them deal with everything.
But we're gonna deal
I
with the
look healthy.
fallout next week. One thing for sure, you have escaped the Mega Tarask, you have survived card 4, you all gain a level.
What? Yeah, the level 10.
Yo.
I need to decide what I'm going to do with that level 10.
You
oh,
also
man.
skipped half the combat encounters I had prepared.
What? You mean that dimension door was a problem for you, Simon?
I'm gonna start making dungeons that require a bit more out of
I'm
you.
surprised you haven't installed like anti-teleportation, like
not every
Or
Anchor
something.
points or
like
something.
not every place needs to have anti-teleportation and all that.
I'm just saying, I'm surprised you haven't personally.
But on that note, let's go around the table. Tell us who you are, where we can find you on the internet, and let's start with our priest and cleric, our medic, Deirdre.
Surgeon. I'm much more than a medic. Hey all, you know me. I'm at Deirdre on our Twitter or Praxagora Thesmophoria as you see me hanging out in the Twitch chat. I had fun. Chat's not in a good place, but I had fun. So thank you, Simon. But as for me, you can find me tomorrow night over on Tales from the Grim for some May Black Roses Bloom. Fun, dark, Dragonlance. It'll be good. There's time wraiths. And yeah, making sure that the knight doesn't break the top of my Vardo when he's standing on it with a sword in his hand.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. I have mending. And then Friday back here for the continuing adventures of the Contessa Lucrezia Sofia Fioravanti and the rest of the Adventures in Castle Falkenstein team.
Yes.
you know, guns that shoot fireball are dope.
Yeah.
They're pretty awesome. They're pretty okay.
When can I have one of those?
Come play Falkenstein.
Let's move on to the captain, to Justin.
Oh, hi.
Where can we find you?
You can find me at magehandpress.com most of the time, or at Twitter at magehandpress. This is the only stream I'm currently in, but I'm writing back on our Patreon. We just released early access to the Mimic Book of Mimics, which is a book that's definitely not a mimic disguised as a book, that tells you all about all the different kinds of mimics that you can find out in the wild in dungeons.
Cool. I'm gonna have to look it up and probably find some inspiration for my next dungeons.
Yeah.
Oh,
Once
no.
we get the once we get a couple more pieces of art for it, we will be putting it on the store and drive-through RPG as well.
Cool.
Mhm.
Moving on to the other side of the table, our soldier and meat shield.
Me chill's hurt, man.
I'm sorry.
It's been hurt for so long.
Our fearless meat shield.
Yes.
who
Fearless.
almost died today.
Twice.
Twice.
Very true. We need to get you an actual light on your helmet.
Yes. And it was all thanks to our cleric that I didn't die twice. I'm very thankful.
So where can we find you?
And you can find me on Twitter at _Gambit. And you can find me next week right here. You see what happens to that dog that I brought home. I swear, I'm going to feed it. I'm going to take care of it.
Feed
I
it
just-
with bullets.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to eat lead.
All right. I mean, it'll probably become Zred's, like, what, 5th or 6th pet?
Sure.
I mean, it's a Rothian hound.
It's a Rothian failure, right?
Yeah, it's a Rothian failure.
Ah.
Last but certainly not least amongst our players, returning from vacation, Eddie.
Vacation / writing retreat / all the things. I've been working on my secret projects as I sit on a ship and do all the things. Hi, I'm Eddie Freeman. You can find me at Pixel Pirate on Twitters. The first E being a 3. And yeah, just keep an eye. This is the only stream I'm on, but keep an eye out. I'll be announcing various things as my secret project is coming up.
Cool.
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah.
Cool.
And maybe I'll play a game here at some point with the thing.
Oh, that would be interesting. Please tell me more.
I will.
Prize, he's running a game on your channel.
I mean, we've hinted at it before. We've talked.
Yeah, we did. We
no,
did.
no, I know. It's
So I'm Simon. I'm at Wandering DM. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you all for those of you that watched, those that hung in chat. Thank you to those of you watching on YouTube. It's always greatly appreciated. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for everything. You can find me again on Friday for Castle Falkenstein, on Saturday for some vampire goodness in New York City, and next Monday over on Role Players for some Age of Arcana. Before we leave, let's go raid our friends at Scraticus and go say hi to Scrat and the gang, who are actually playing some role-playing games. And we will
Sometimes
see
they use taverns and tankards rules from us for those drinks that they're drinking.
Oh, nice.
Those are fun.
Mm-hmm.
And where is my raid button? Wow. This is the worst. Oh, there you go. Thank you, slobs. Have a good week, everyone. Ciao.